It's time for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. Buying any game on the Xbox Store, the affiliate link in the video description takes you to the Microsoft Store, sports content on the channel. Oh no, I died. That sucks. There's, yeah, the Amazon affiliate link too if you're getting anything on good old Amazon. And consider becoming a channel member, cool perks, emotes, icons, all that great stuff. It's great to be a member on the channel. If you like the content, it's an easy way to support it. This guy. Good old pipeline. Ow. What is going on today? Maybe it's going to take me a second to get back into the swing of this one. Usually I tear it up. Just give me a sec. I'll get going here. Match in progress and all, but yeah. Oh come on! I wanted to get. There we go. Nice. All right. Anyways, COD 4. UAV is online. Always a fun classic. Am I getting noob tubed? Oh my god. Get noob tubed from one side, shot from the other. That's hilarious. Wow, I am getting absolutely thrashed in this one. Is my voice gone? No, it's not gone. No, I'm not feeling that yet. But it was a long day of you know, there's lots of streaming and stuff today. It was a bit tiring. Yeah, I should try M16ing. What are these guys that have these like assault rifles and there's no scopes on them? It's like, what are you doing, eh? At least do it right. Oh, man, they're noob tubing me like crazy. Rate the showcase? I think my one pal, I said like 9.2 out of 10. It was like a very serviceable quality showcase. But it's like, there wasn't anything surprising. There wasn't anything like that we didn't know of. It was just like, it was just Xbox finally being like, hey, this stuff is coming. Here's what this stuff looks like. So it wasn't, yeah, it really wasn't anything mind-blowing, but like for Xbox, it was like probably one of the best showcase they've had in like 10 years, but their showcases have just been like, the Xbox's output in general over the last 10 years has been pitiful, but it looks like the drought may finally kind of be over, you know? I would say this year in general would have been a perfect year for them had they not released Redfall. They should have canceled and scrapped that game. But, you know, starting, you know, come September, we've got, you know, Starfield and then Forza. Not to mention all the Game Pass titles. I think Age of Empires is still coming out. I really have no idea what is going on with that game. Because Age of Empires 4 was supposed to be this year on console. So it's like, where, you know, like, where is it? Why wasn't it shown? So maybe they'll have, like, they did an Age of Empires, like, event last year, so maybe they'll do that again, or maybe it'll be a Gamescom thing, but I was assuming it would be out in the summer, so I was like, where was that?
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Oh, we won. I was like, why can't I move? I was like, okay. Yeah. We're all cinematic? What do you mean cinematic? Fable was in-game. That's in-engine. That's actually how it looks. Yeah, that's actual gameplay. When you've been starved for so long for good content. Anyways, it was a good show. They came out with good stuff. They delivered content. They said, like, you know, release Windows, and yeah, it was good. It was a good showcase. What do you want? I don't know. There's been some really crappy Xbox showcases. This is like top tier for them. Anyways. Yeah, what were the other games? There was Fable. It was, sorry, we've done so much talking of this. Yeah, Activision can't Modern Warfare 2 Remastered because it would be too much fun. It's because it would take away from their profits. Yeah. No, it's 4K 30 for Starfield. It's a complete bummer. The Xbox completely lied about their frame rate and performance targets. So hello there. So like, I don't know, in game, but it wasn't gameplay. What do you want from them, honestly? Oh, I don't want cinematics. Oh, I don't like what were you expecting? They don't even have a release date for it. It was just to appease people, basically. I don't know what people expect from Xbox. Like, have you ever watched an Xbox conference? They're usually filled with indie stuff. They usually don't have any content. They're usually all CGI trailers. This was like the first time they actually delivered on content, and people are still whining. It's ridiculous. Seriously. But what more do you want? Honestly. Like, I mean, I'd love some surprises and stuff, but, like, you know, they delivered content, they delivered gameplay. What more are you after?
Team deathmatch.
I mean, Starfield looks like more than any video game we've ever seen in history, but, you know. Anyways, it is what it is. In-game, it wasn't gameplay. Can't win with people.
Let's do this, Marines.
If anything, I'd be complaining more about lack of, like, release dates on stuff, but, you know, all to their own. I mean, hell, I've sat there through 10 years of, like, completely mediocre, disappointing Xbox events, so it was nice that they actually showed stuff and actually look like they have things coming out in the next year and a bit. I'm assuming the vast majority of what they have at that showcase is scheduled to release by the end of 2024. But I don't think they're putting release dates on stuff in case things get moved back. And they did say they're finally achieving 4 big AAA games a year is their goal going forward forever. If they get Activision, they could probably maybe put out some more, but yeah. The wheels of the first-party machine are rolling. Same with the Midnight whatever. That was an engine. What was the other third one they showed right off the bat? Yeah, the Compulsion's new game. That was an engine. I think what the other one was. Been a long day. Actual gameplay would be nice. That is gameplay. Fuck. Seriously? Actual gameplay. You do know a lot of what you play is like cutscenes and cinematics and, you know. Jeez. Like, you know when the character is like running away from like the giant, that's gameplay. Like, that was actually captured on a Series X. The I don't know who, I think it was like the lead designer or something for Fable came out and said that trailer was all captured on Series X. So like, that's how Fable looks. It's like a stylized take on it, but that's how that gameplay looks. 2006. 2005 and 2006 were pretty awesome. Actually, 2007, I was doing recounts on Twitter of all the older Xbox showcases. Like, that 360 era was just like, they were like just pumping on all cylinders there. They had some great stuff year after year after year. Hell, even Xbox during like the Kinect era was still like pumping out like deeper, better showcases than it was over the last like 10 years. Oh, that is a weird reticle, man. That is a very, very, very weird reticle. God damn it. Yeah, people always want to find things to complain about. It's ridiculous. I think 30 FPS is a big deal for Starfield. Xbox promised 4K 60. If you can't do 4K 60, do 1440 60 or do 1080 60. Stop allowing them to be like pushing out stuff that isn't performant to the quality of the generation. The more you be like, it's fine, the more they do that kind of crap. Like, it's not the Nintendo Switch. It's supposed to be the most powerful console in the world, and it can't even do 4K 60. It's like, get out of here. It's a joke. You know, if God of War Ragnarok can give you know, PlayStation users 8 goddamn game modes for resolution and frame rate, I think they can muster a 60 FPS for Starfield. And if it's like Xbox doesn't have any handle on Bethesda and any sort of control, they should, because they own them. And they've owned them for 2.5 years. There's not excuses anymore. Like, Redfall was a joke. That game should not exist. Starfield should be 60 FPS. It should be 4K 60 FPS. And if they can't do 4K 60 FPS, it should be a lower resolution at 60 FPS. You accept garbage, you get garbage. Anyways, it's just gonna be how it is. But yeah, it's like, it's supposed to be the most powerful console ever, and it's supposed to be a super powerful console, so if it can't do 60 FPS, it's just a joke. Friendly airstrike on the way. The acceptance of mediocrity in these days is ridiculous. That guy's got a cool bandana. I actually like that. Was that like a... Oh my god, I should have been paying attention. I was 1 kill away from a helicopter. Sucks to suck. Anyways, it did bother me, because it's probably not even going to be a stable 60 or 30 FPS. It's going to just be like, ugh. We'll have to wait till a mid-gen refresh, and then we'll be able to actually have 60, and it won't be stable, and then they'll do like a next-gen Xbox in 2028, and then it'll finally be stable, and then they'll do like an anniversary version, and it'll be like higher textures, and it won't be stable again, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Starfield on the Switch? Why? Why? Damn, man. My thing was like, where the hell were the games collections that Phil Spencer teased? Yeah. I don't know, it gets tiring when Xbox has like a console that like on paper has a 30% power edge, and like the games run like worse on it for the most part. It's literally a more powerful console that doesn't make any sense. It's not like it's the PS3, which had like ridiculously dumb like design implementation, but like it's so weird that the console is struggling like it is. If anything, Xbox should be embarrassed about that, but you know. Also, it's funny because Phil Spencer in his meeting chat, he was also like, we're gonna fully display how every game is running, you know, during our showcases going forward. Did you notice there was no mention of anything like that for Starfield? It was just like, yeah, kind of funny. Hello there. Yeah. It's not like, you know, a deal breaker for Starfield. It's gonna be an amazing game. I can't believe it's got all the stuff it has in it, but like, come on, like, you know, if you accept 30 FPS, that's just what they're gonna give you. It's the modern era. We've got a super powerful, souped-up console. It should do 60. The Series S, you know, it's weaker, whatever. It's a smaller console. 30 FPS, fine. Makes sense. I get it. But, like, the bigger console, there's no reason it shouldn't be able to do 60. It's a joke. It honestly is. It's a complete joke. You know, and, like, Todd Howard will go like, oh, it's about fidelity and blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut up, dude. You're just not optimizing it. Seriously. That's exactly what it is. It's just lazy optimization. He has one less console to release Starfield on as well, so it's like, what are the excuses here? And an extra year of, like, literally an extra delay year just to polish, and they still can't do 60? Like, come on. Just embarrassing, man. Do I think performance will reduce the Starfield ratings? No. No, that game is going to be, like, Game of the Year regardless. Like, if they pull off even half of the crap they showcase in that Direct, that game is going to be just, like, simply stunning. Like, there's... Like, I still can't even believe that that is a game. Just, like, the technology, the stuff they're doing in it. I mean, if you saw the Starfield showcase, I was losing my mind. It's incredibly exciting. It's going to be, like, a groundbreaking game. At the same time, it should be a technically groundbreaking game, too. You know what I mean? Like, if you get, like, a big AAA game on PlayStation, you get a bazillion freaking frame options, but, like, you get an Xbox, and it's just like, we'll give you one mode, 4K 30, and you'll like it. And it's just like, you know, don't make excuses for them. And if it's like, you know, Bethesda's not doing it, Xbox needs to step in and make sure it happens, because they own them. They own that company. They've owned them for 2.5 years. There's no excuses anymore. Redfall is on Xbox. They're the ones that okayed it. Don't give me that crap where it's like, we believe in the developer's vision or something. It's like, if you're not doing your job, if you're not overseeing stuff and being like, this is not acceptable, And yeah, anyways. Seriously, give us like a freaking run it at 480p, but give us 60 FPS. I don't give a damn. Do a performance mode. It's not hard. Tons of games do it. Tons. Indie developers do it. They have like $1 trillion company paying for Starfield. I think they can afford to give us a 60 FPS mode. The Series X design? No, the Series X is really, really well designed. The airflow technology is genius, actually. This is a perfect way to cool a console like that and keep the size down and make sure it's not running too hot. It actually really, really is well designed from a concept standpoint. It's more like, I don't know if there's just something fundamentally wrong with like the way the specs and everything worked out, or the XDK or something like that, but like, you know, there is like literally the 30% power edge on this thing, and it still is like not performant like it should be. It's weird. Could also be Xbox isn't providing enough developers and support for their third party that's like making games on Xbox. I don't know what it is, but like, you know, if they're, because Phil Spencer came out today, he's like, oh, we're making $1 billion revenue. We're doing double what we did in the 360 era. Good, 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 good. Take some of that money and make sure your studios and your support studios and those that are going to make sure your games run good on the platform, pay them or hire more people and make sure that your games are coming out with quality ports. It's just, it's tiring, you know, you see Starfield, which is like wondrous, and then it's just like, well, we can't do 60 FPS. It's like, yes, you can. Give me a break, dude. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons, all that great stuff. The longer you're a member, the cooler your icon becomes. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link for your Xbox Store purchases, and the Amazon Store affiliate link too. And GamerHeadquarters.com, I write stuff occasionally. And for those that won Xbox Game Pass 12-month codes today, I hope you enjoyed that. Because if you missed it during the co-stream of the event, I did give out 7 12-month Xbox Game Pass codes, courtesy of the lovely folks over at Xbox Canada, because I'm a valued member of the family. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that for those that did get it. So yeah, one guy I know sent me a message and he's like, I got one. I was like, nice. So there you go. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? It's like 12 months of Game Pass you don't have to pay for, and I don't know, kind of nice. Kind of cool. Didn't want to sacrifice quality. They say all kinds of excuses. You know, it's just like Xbox. This was the first year they did their conference live stream at 4K 60, and it's like, you know, I've been doing 4K 60 live streams for years, you know, and I don't have near the financial backing that Microsoft does. It's excuses, honestly, for a lot of things. There's no reason they couldn't do 60 FPS mode. No reason at all. Other than they didn't want to. Payday 3. Payday 3 looks really, like, good, which is weird. I'm, like, weirdly excited about Payday 3. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, like, Payday 2 on console is, like, super, like, questionable if you guys have played it. And it's like, Payday 3's trailer looked really neat, because it kind of looked like Rainbow Six Siege's vibe before they became all weird, so yeah, I'm strangely excited for Payday. I mean, that one's going to be, I think, a fun one to cover and a fun one to play, and, like, I think that one's going to be good for streaming, so yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for Payday 3. I think it's going to be a good game. Actually, I really do, weirdly enough, and we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's not far off. It's September. It's, what, day 1 with Game Pass? So, like, you know, easy to check out for people, see if they like it and that. So I'm pretty excited for Payday 3. I think they might actually nail that one. It looked really nice, visually impressive. So there you go. Hacker. Well, why would this be hacker infested? It's an Xbox One game, so there's no. The only reason that there's people that are like you know, hacking, modding Call of Duties is because they run on the 360, and the 360 is a very, you know, that one is just modified to like the highest degree, right? Because it's so old and, you know, nobody monitors that. And then the newer CODs, if they have any issues, it's because the crossplay with PC players. But this one, this is only on this was an Xbox One title, so it was only on Xbox. So there's, yeah, the Xbox One hasn't been, you know, modified or hacked to the degree that, like, you know, anything comes in. So, yeah, this one's perfectly fine. Anything like Call of Duty Ghosts onwards is essentially hacker-free. As long as you're not playing, like, the 360 versions of them, you're perfectly good to go. Yeah, there's no reason for there to be hackers. Because they're campy. Honestly, they're campy. So, yeah, there's no reason to ever worry about that. It's only the crossplay games and the 360 era titles that are problems. God damn it. Avowed? I really liked Avowed. So, Avowed is neat to me because I thought it would look different, but what it is they've taken the same technology for like the Outer Worlds, and they've just clearly done like a fantasy game with it. And I'm like, awesome. Looks great, looks fun, it looks colorful, it looks pulpy. I really like how like the Outer Worlds looks with that like really kind of like saturated colored look and design. So like that aesthetic to me is really quite beautiful. And yeah, I think Avowed looks great. I know some people were expecting it to be a little bit more technically impressive, but you know, if they're using the framework of the Outer Worlds and they're doing like a crazy fantasy thing with skeletons and guns and magic, I'm like, I am all for that. I think it looks lovely. I think it looks neat. I'm very, very excited to see what Avowed delivers. And I'm glad it's coming out in 24. I like, there was a lot of word that it was going to be like in development hell and stuff, so the fact that it's got a release date is a good sign for it. So yeah, I think Avowed will be pretty good. I quite like that one. Yeah. Clockwork game? Which Clockwork one? The Steampunk in Exile game you're talking about? That one? Okay, so that one's supposed to be a first-person kind of shooter game. It looks very BioShock-esque, but that one's been leaked for a while, so we knew that one was eventually coming from In Exile. So if you guys don't know who In Exile is, they make really dark, mature, intense role-playing games. That's their bread and butter. So like this game looks like it's a little bit of a difference being like, you know, a first person thing, but I think that one's going to be a bit of a surprise hit to some people. I think that one's going to come out very nicely because, as I said, In Exile, they're a pretty legendary long-term, you know, role-playing studio. So I think that's going to be some really top-notch a top-notch game. I think that one's going to turn out really, really good. I really do. Yeah. A Halo. Yeah, the Halo Battle Royale, I'm assuming that's no longer in existence. Otherwise, it would have been announced because, you know, the window for that is closed. Xbox obviously has, like, zero care for Halo Infinite, so that one wasn't even present at the showcase. I mean, hell, we got updates on ESO, we got updates on Fallout 76, we got updates on Sea of Thieves, and there was no Halo mention, so that game is, that game's in the gutter. They don't even care about it remotely at Xbox. So Halo Infinite is dead. So move on so we can move on faster, guys. Is declaring it a dead game. As I did a year ago. Yeah. A digital PS5 and his games are locked? I have no idea about that, man. Never heard of that before. Heard it as co-op. What has co-op? Avowed? I did not hear anything about that one having co-op. I have like the press area too for Xbox assets. I didn't read anything about that one saying it has co-op. If it does, it'd be cool, but I wouldn't necessarily think so. Redfall, the Xbox engineer. So like that line of thought, I think people are misconstruing a bit. Like Starfield had support from like Xbox engineers. Redfall didn't. So it wasn't like after Redfall was like a monstrous like garbage pile of whatever it was that they all of a sudden started helping on Starfield. From like day one of the purchase, there was engineers helping on Starfield Xbox wise. It wasn't like they were like, oh god, Redfall's terrible, and then they're, you know, gonna go and help after the launch. That's just not enough development time. So Xbox has been working on Starfield or helping on Starfield for a long time because that was always the priority. They know Starfield's a legendary game. they know that Redfall was hot garbage that they should have scrapped, but you know, they needed some sort of Game Pass release just to shove out for the summer, and Redfall was the unfortunate game that was the one that happened it to. Yeah. There you go.
Take no prisoners, comrades.
I'm actually really excited for Avowed. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing well. A little tired. It's so we've had some more smoke here recently. You know, the forest fire stuff. So, you know, up until today, like we had forest fire issues about a month and a half ago, which was pretty bad. And then like we haven't had any issues. And then today there was a bit of like smoke and stuff. So it wasn't bad. But it wasn't pleasant. It was like a really sickly feeling from it, but it wasn't apocalyptic like it was in some other places. But, you know, obviously there's some kind of forest fire that's like brushing smoke my way now, and I'm like, god damn it, I was enjoying the hot open skies and clear air. And, yeah, it's kind of a real sucks to suck moment there. Yeah. It was so good for so long. A new Call of Duty game with zombies? I don't think this one's gonna have zombies. So the next Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 3, I guess. They're doing it with Sledgehammer. It's kind of being a rushed out the door kind of project with a lot of remade Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2 maps. So yeah, and that'll come out this year. They'll probably announce it in August, I would imagine, at like a Call of Duty event, Call of Duty conference or something. And then, yeah, so if Xbox does get the Activision purchase done, which Phil Spencer, because there was a press junket or something after the Xbox conference, which again, it only slightly hurts my feelings that I wasn't, you know, invited to do this stuff, but only slightly. Yeah, Phil Spencer said he's pretty confident that the deal is still going through, it's just going to take time. So, like, I mean, the guy was very cockily wearing a Hexen shirt, which is, I believe, still owned by Activision, from what I understand. The trademark or whatever on that. So, because I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he always teases things with his shirts. So he had a Hexen shirt on today, which was very funny to me. But, yeah, he said in the press junket that he's still very confident that the deal is going through. It's just going to take some time. And then, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will still probably be, you know, in August a year from now, you'll see that there. And then I would imagine the Call of Duty after that. So like 2 years from now, assuming the deal does go through and it's all good, you'll see Xbox, Bethesda, and Activision as like a joint conference, which will be insane. My thing is going to be like, are they going to keep COD as its own like kind of conference, or are they going to shove that into the Xbox showcase just to show off and be like, we own all this stuff? Did I get my helicopter? Oh, I won the match. Okay, doesn't matter. I wish I had Crossfire VR, man. Crossfire lives on! The Starfield ship customization. Little like Space Engineers. It looks very fun. Hexen was a good game. I don't think I've played any of the Hexens, actually. I don't think I have, but Phil Spencer seems to love it, so I don't know. Speaking of that, where the hell was ID Software with their new game? It's supposed to be like a Quake reboot or something. It's like, what have they been doing? Same with where was Indiana Jones? Like, what's going on with some of these games? Like, I assume they would kind of announce it to try to build up on the hype of the movie coming out, even though there's like kind of no hype on the movie coming out. But yeah, I was just like, what is going on there? Do I like? Yes, I enjoy rum. You know that. Come on, man. Anyways, Halo Infinite is good. I mean, you can believe that, but nobody plays it, and it's a dead game, so it can't be that good. Otherwise, people would be playing it because it's free. They're literally giving it out for nothing, and people still don't want to play it, so it can't be that good. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for New Killer Instinct too. Have I had any whiskey? I drink like Scotch whiskey, the Gwenvillette occasionally. Yeah. You want tie-in characters for Payday? I don't know if that's gonna be a thing that's gonna go on there, but yeah. What's Hexen? It's this really old franchise. I don't know the best way to describe Hexen. I'll give you a Wikipedia answer on that one. Hexen. It's like a demonic kind of game. Here we go. This is the best way to describe Hexen. It is a fantasy first-person shooter. It was made by Raven and published by ID Software. So it's like, think like Quake and Doom, but like fantasy magic. Yeah. If I had a rum tier list, what would that be? What do you mean a rum tier list? Yeah, Wolfenstein 3 I thought would be coming too. How many chili dogs can I eat in a row? I don't really eat chili dogs at all. I just eat regular hot dogs. Yeah. The lack of content? I don't know, again, it's a free Halo game. Halo used to be one of the most popular shooters in existence. And that was when you had to buy it. And they're giving it for free, and nobody wants to play it. So it's, yeah, it can't be that good. Just simply because people aren't playing it. I mean, it's nice that people like Halo Infinite and they want it to do well, but like it's, you know, it's a failure. Let's be real here, right? It was so bad that Xbox literally let go of like half of 343. The CEO, or like the studio head of 343 left. The top management of 343 left. They're restructuring the company that made Halo Infinite. They're not really doing a lot of promotional stuff for Halo Infinite. They've really given up kind of like getting the word of Halo Infinite out there, and it's basically a dead game. So Halo Infinite was a failure, and it was not a good game. Otherwise people would be playing it, like Halo MCC, or like when people played even Halo 5, or people even played the other Halo games. So I'm sorry, it's a failure. It just is. It sucks, but that's Halo for now, and you know, hopefully they reboot it again, and or you know, try another swish-wash on the story or whatever, and do something new with it. I don't know. I don't really care. I'll get excited for Halo again someday because it's my favorite franchise, but like, you know, there's a certain point where you just gotta admit, hey, this game isn't very good, and people don't like it. The numbers don't lie. Seriously. Because, like, literally everything points to that game not having done well. Literally everything. You know, you don't have your studio when it has a successful release. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, they release a new Call of Duty and they're like, okay, Infinity Ward, it's time to let half of your studio go. That's, you know, that's not what happens in successful releases. Usually they actually hire more people, but, you know, anyways. Is what it is. And that's another problem with 343 is they do so much of their hires as like contractors, so they don't have to give them benefits and stuff, which is honestly a little not good for employees and that. But anyways, and it probably led to why that game was such a mess, actually. But you know, it is what it is. And I know people hate the Halo Infinite slander, but like, come on, man, just let it go. Just, you know, it's over. You know, it's infinitely dead. 10 years, more like dead in 3 months. Lol. Anyways, the sad thing is they nailed the movement and stuff, but yeah, it's just there's so many problems with that game. Ugh. If I have to look at one more repeating tree again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where did everybody... There's like a full team and I can't see them. Where are they? I want to hunt these guys. Sea of Thieves, monkey business. You mean Sea of Thieves? Oh my God, what's the subtitle? Monkey Island? Isn't it just called Monkey Island? Because it's a tie-in with Lucasfilm's series there, or Lucas Games? Yeah, no, Lucas Arts. Sorry, it's Lucas Arts. Yeah. I don't know. It looks fun. Will we ever get a stream of Sea of Thieves going with a group of pals? I don't think so, but yeah. Like, honestly, the time for me having a crew to play Sea of Thieves has passed, you know, like, you know, there was this small window of like a year or two, and it's just like, I don't think I'd be able to get a squad together for Sea of Thieves, and it just, like, I don't know, it could be fun to do, but, like, I don't think I could get the team together for it. It's just, like, way too hard. Like, today, you know, I was supposed to have, like, 2 people join me for my co-streaming, and it's just, like, you know, Kevin didn't even get up or anything. Although, to be fair, he was telling me that the margaritas really, really took him out, which is funny. He's like, I don't drink much. I'm like, I know. He's like, those margaritas. I was like, yeah, I know, man. So that was funny. But yeah, a Sea of Thieves, you know, it requires cooperative play. It requires a group of people I can chat with, and it's like, it's not, we're not gonna be able to pull that off anytime soon. But maybe someday we'll be able to have a good team for it. You know, because you gotta have pals, and you gotta have pals that you can stream with. That, you know, I don't know the rules of the streaming and everything. And it's just, it's too hard to set up. Yeah, it's way too hard. Lies of P. Yeah, that one's coming too. Do I have any views on the Ubisoft open world Star Wars game? I don't think that one really showed much of like what it is. It's just like your outlaws. So I'm assuming the leaks of it being like a bounty hunter game are correct, because it's called, you know, outlaws and stuff. And somebody was saying one of the characters looked like Kyle Katarn, and I was like, I don't know, I'll have to watch it again. But like, cool. You know, like, new Star Wars games, always fun, always good. You know, I feel really bad for the kids of today because they don't get Star Wars games like I used to, like, in my childhood. You know, we got, like, so many good Star Wars games. There was, like, the Jedi Knight series. There was, like, weird ones, like Pod Racer. We had, like, movie tie-in Star Wars games. We had Battlefront. We had, like, tactics-based, like, Empire War, you know, tactics-based Star Wars. We had, like, just tons of Star Wars games. So, yeah, I feel kind of bad for the kids because it's like, you know, you get a couple Star Wars games, but it's not like when I was a kid. There was a lot of Star Wars games that you could enjoy. So, more Star Wars games is always, I think it's always good. Whether or not they'll be good is another question, but I'm pretty sure it's the people that make the Divisions that are making the Star Wars games. So, I'm very curious about it. You know, I am intrigued to learn more about it. I think isn't the Ubisoft Forward tomorrow or something, and they're gonna do like a deep dive into it. So cool. I would say I'm eager to learn more about what the gameplay is like, what the goals are in it, how you play it. So yeah, I'm excited about it. But yeah, I'm also waiting to see what it is. You know. Dun, 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 dun. Halo 3 is overrated. Wasn't there like 15 million copies of Halo 3 sold? Isn't Halo 3 like one of the most like all-time record-breaking games for its time? Yeah, it was so overrated. How many sales did Halo 3 have? Yeah, so 14.5 million copies of Halo 3 were sold on only the 360. Like that's like one of the best attach rates that Xbox ever had for any of their games in like existence. So yeah. So I'm sure it was just, you know, it was just a casual game. People didn't really care about Halo 3 that much. It was only like the biggest media event of all time. It was only like, you know, it was just a casual time. Yeah. Ridiculous. Anyways. No, Starfield, 30 FPS won't hurt it at all. Most people won't even care. It's the idea that you need to expect standard levels of quality from these studios, or they'll never give it to you. And it's like, you know, because I think the biggest thing you can look at is Tears of the Kingdom, you know, 10 million sales in like 3 days, and it's like it runs at like 15 to 20 FPS and nobody cares. But the thing is like the Switch is not a powerful console. You know it's not a powerful console. You don't buy games on it because they run at high frame rates and they look good. That's not why you buy them on there. It's like when you're buying them on like a Series X or you're buying them on a PS5, you're expecting quality. You're expecting high frame rates. You're expecting current gen high quality games. If you have a Series S, you're like, I hope it runs good. I hope it looks good. And it's like, you know, that's what you expect out of that console. So it's just, the standards I think should be higher. And it's just people being like, well, I don't care that there are problems. Like, push them to push the technology. That's the point. Otherwise, you get stagnant, disappointing games. You know why all those games run so badly? Is because people aren't expecting anything. They still buy the games anyways. You know, Redfall runs like absolute garbage. People were still checking it out and playing it. I even warned people that it was garbage, and they're like, oh, I'll still download it and try it. I'm like, that's engagement. That makes it look good to them. It's a whole thing. You know what else is a whole thing? Liking the stream. What? Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member, cool perks, emotes, icons, all that great stuff. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. So you know what's going on in the chat. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link and the Amazon Store affiliate link for your store purchases. Easy ways to support the content without having to actually do anything at all. Seriously, nothing at all. And, yeah, again, to those that did grab the 12 months of Game Pass Ultimate, you know, the 7 of you that got it, or, I don't know, somebody grabbed multiple versions, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy all the Game Pass, and again, thanks to Xbox Canada for shoving that Game Pass my way. And, you know, I do occasionally have cool game codes and stuff to give out, so hope you guys enjoy that when they do arrive. Yeah. Day 3. I think it actually looks pretty fun. My sass is the best. See, the funny thing is, it's like, my sass is, like, really, really tame. Like, obviously I don't put up with stuff, but, like, again, you guys, I don't, you know, I've had my sister, I think, on, like, one stream and maybe some, like, side videos, but she's, like, sass with, like, a viciousness, so it is kind of funny that, like, you know, when people are like, oh, I'm sassy or something, and it's just like, you guys don't even know sass. Y'all don't even know. Like a very casual sasser, but yeah, no, that's exactly how it is. Especially when you going at me with like facts that are just silly. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here. UAV recon online. Also, when I'm playing a game like this, where I'm like most of the time in my zone, so you know, that's what I do. You couldn't get into Halo, you're missing out. It's an incredible franchise. Halo 3 is the GOAT, yes it is. Vicious game struggling to hit 60. Well, here's the thing, is like, you know, 30 FPS, okay, do 30. But also do 60. Because like I said, you know, God of War Ragnarok, 8 game modes, you know. You got a game like Ghostwire Tokyo, 6 game modes. Deathloop, 8 game modes? Doesn't it have 8? I think it's got 8. And it's like, so, you know, if Starfield was on PlayStation, like if Starfield paid for timed exclusivity on PlayStation, you bet your ass there would be freaking like 6 game modes at least. You'd have 4K 40 FPS, you'd have 4K uncapped VRR, you'd have 1080p 60, you'd have 4K 30, 4K 40 fidelity. They'd give you all those options because PlayStation would demand it, whereas Xbox and Phil Spencer goes, same like he did with Redfall. That's the perfect example of that guy just being like, whatever, is what it is. And, you know, again, I do not believe that garbage where he's like, our internal reviewers. It's like, every one of those internal reviewers needs to be fired if they thought Redfall was a good game. I'll come in, I'll do, like, minimum wage checkouts on these games before they come out to let them know what they should be scored. Because, like, Jesus, dude. Like, Redfall was atrocious. Honestly, the reviews it did get that were high, I think those reviewers were, like, on some kind of, like, high ends of copium or something, because, Jesus, that game was bad, man. That was a bad, bad game. Bad game. Yeah, No Man's Sky seems like a bit of a joke. Same with Star Citizen, looks like a complete joke up against Starfield. I don't know why that guy walked in front of me. I'm trying to read comments here. Yeah, I am surprised about Indiana Jones, which makes me think that that game is either being reset or it's going to take a little bit longer for it to actually come out. As I said, I think, from what I understood the structuring, is they didn't want to do the within 12 months thing again, because obviously, like Phil Spencer said, they failed miserably at delivering on that. So, this time around, it was basically, I think every game they showed, they're anticipating all of those games to come out at like before the end of 2024, but it's like they're open to those games being moved or delayed, but they don't want to set up expectations for people to like assume these games are coming. It's a company strategy where it's like, okay, we failed at actually delivering on the mark on this. How do we still kind of do that while, like, you know, keeping things steady, and I think that's what it is. So, like, I think for Fable, it's like, this game could come out in 2024, but very likely it's going to be moved into 2025.
Helicopter approaching.
It's like, because there's a such thing as, like, giving a release date, and then there's having internal release dates. So internal release dates seem to leak all the time, where it's like, oh, this game's expected for 2023, this game's expected for 2025, blah, 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 blah. And that changes. It changes. It does for development. But, like, you know, there is a worse thing, and it looks worse, especially in a company with Xbox that struggles to deliver consistently. Where it's like, you know, we've got a game coming out on this date, and then they have to go, well, yeah, it's going to be another year, and it's just like, god damn it, guys. But, I don't know, it seems like they finally have their stuff together, and they've got games releasing. You know, if they get Activision and Blizzard, I think that's going to help a lot, too, in actually getting those games out. If they keep buying more studios, it's going to help even more. Because, as I said, you know, people are like, oh, they need more studios, and I'm like, yes, the more they buy, the more likely it is that you will get consistent game releases. You know, it's like, oh, they've got enough. It's like, no, they need way more because, you know, they've struggled to get stuff out the door. PlayStation, they do a very good job with their management, and their studio management, and their flow. But it's like Xbox, they need to either tighten that up with the studios they have, or they need to just keep buying to the point that you've got enough stuff that you're just throwing it out at people. That's also how you make a Netflix of video games work, is you deliver constant, consistent content. Whether it's AAA games, AA games, the indiest of indie games, you need content, content, content to keep people subscribed and to attract new people into your ecosystem. So that's just basic economics on that sort of thing. Now you know. You're welcome, guys. Am I excited about City Skylines? You bet your ass I am. I love City Skylines. I liked SimCity as a kid. I had Sim 3? 2? Something like that. 4 was the bad one, right? 4 was the online one. I didn't do that one. I think it was Sim 3 or Sim 2 back in the day when I was little, and it was very entertaining. But, like, yeah, I love City Skylines. I've reviewed it, we've streamed it. When City Skylines 2 comes out, I'm hoping that one's popular so that we can do some, like, streams of it, you know, and, well, we'll definitely do at least 1 or 2 streams, I think, for Cities. We'll see how popular it is on the live streaming, but, like, you know, fully expect, like, a review and, you know, streaming stuff of that one, because, yeah, I do really enjoy Cities. It's a fun, relaxing, peaceful time, and it's, I go a little over the top with it, because it's, like, I was trying to set up, like, a Cities... Like, when Cities Remastered came out, I was trying to set up a world so I could do, like, a live stream with it. And I ended up spending so much time working on it that I was like, okay, I'm just going to review it because, like, my world has become too impressive. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that review, but my City Skyline City was, like, really, really well set up. So I am legitimately excited and hyped for City Skylines. I think it's going to be great. There's, like, a neat factoid thing. They're going to have it so, like, every citizen has, like, the chance to be a criminal. And whoever is a criminal has, like, a chance of whether they get caught or not. So if you have a criminal, it's like there's a chance that the police will, like, never be able to catch this guy. And I'm wondering if they're going to let you, like, tweak the settings to make it where it's, like, your city can be, like, rampant with criminals and crime. Or, I don't know, it's just kind of the level of detail they're going on with it, which really excites me. Because I love... For that kind of game, it's like, the more and more technical it is, the more fun it is. Because you get to do ridiculous things. Yeah. What would be the story for Wolfenstein 3? Well, at the end of Wolfie 2 and New Blood, or Young Blood, they set up the third one. So that should be worked on to a degree. Yeah. What's my dream job? I don't really have a dream job. This is just what I do. No, I don't have... I often say that I wasted my talents by not going into some sort of science thing or something like that, but I just sit around and play video games and I enjoy it. Watch stuff, review stuff. I make a living off of it. I'm decently happy enough with it. Hopefully it grows more and I can make more for doing less work. And yeah, no, that's about it. So, yeah, I don't really have a dream job outside of that. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Clockwork Revolution is using Outer Worlds assets? I would say no, because it's in Exile, and I'm pretty sure they use Unreal Engine, so... Is Outer Worlds on they're different developers, so I wouldn't see why they would use the same assets. That wouldn't make sense to me. Like, the cool thing about having so many companies within Xbox is they can share technology if they need to. But, like, in Exile and like Obsidian, I don't see why there would be any reason for asset sharing between them for that game. I don't see any reason for that to be a thing. Yeah. I mean, if you want a performance mode, there is no performance mode. It's 4K 30 or 1440 30. So for Series X and then Series S, respectfully. You love COD, yeah, COD's great. No gears, yeah, it sucked not having any Gears of War. Drove me freaking crazy. Yeah, scrap the Modern Warfare 2 remasters multiplayer. Well, we've gone over this. You know, that's the reason they didn't want to do it is because, you know, this game hurt how much money Infinite Warfare could have made. So it's not financially beneficial for them to do remastered stuff. Remastered multiplayer stuff. But if Xbox were to buy Activision Blizzard in the near future, I'm sure Xbox would give the okay for remastered multiplayer because they don't care. They just want people playing Game Pass. They don't care if COD makes, you know, even more money. They want Game Pass users. And, you know, having multiplayer and stuff across a variety of different games just, you know, gives you more users and stuff like that. So it's little different design formulas. So Activision knows they maximize money by having people playing the new COD, spending in the new COD. Whereas Microsoft is more like, their approach is they need players, subscribing to Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. So it's different philosophies, essentially. And you would get your remastered multiplayer stuff. Rio? What is Rio? Yeah, nothing like our current gen console not even being able to do 60 FPS. It's depressing. Yeah. They have a video about it now. A video about what? Phil Spencer? He has had a very interesting career. Because he's been at Microsoft for a very, very long time. And he was a favorite to take over for Don Mattrick when Don Mattrick very suddenly left the company. And it's like, he seems like a cool guy, but like you do have to a degree, question things and what he has done. Like, obviously he saved the Xbox brand, he kept it going, and you know, that's great and all, but there was a lot of really, really rough years on the Xbox before, you know, things have started to improve. So like, I'd say, I really don't know. Like, I think anyone that okays Redfall, you should be questioning, like, do they know what they're doing? And, you know, there is a lot of questionable things that have happened. But I also... So it's the weirdest thing for me. I can't tell if it's, like, he's, like, proficient at his job, or if he's just gotten lucky that Microsoft has been able to buy certain companies to, like, prop up, you know, his side of, like, business. Because it's, like... Because he was there when they got Mojang, right? Like, he was there when they got Mojang. But, like, Microsoft probably would have bought Mojang regardless if he was there. So he was basically given the biggest game in the world just to play with. And then, you know, Bethesda. So it's like Bethesda was looking for a buyer. Microsoft, obviously, with a long working relationship with Bethesda and, you know, the need to compete in the industry with a new console coming. They would have bought Bethesda regardless. So I don't think he really necessarily facilitated, like, Bethesda getting bought. And he certainly hasn't been managing Bethesda because they seem to be doing their own thing behind the scenes and in front of the scenes for you guys. They definitely, Xbox is not. It doesn't seem like they're really managing Bethesda at all. Because, you know, they don't seem to have control over, like, delivery and, you know, certain expectations and stuff, obviously, because Redfall got released. But, like, yeah, and then, you know, Activision Blizzard, I think any company that, you know, saw Activision Blizzard was, like, in heat, and they were, like, you know, a cheap premium to buy in a time where the industry is consolidating. I also think that would have been a situation where anyone at Microsoft would have been like, we need to go over there and buy this. So it's like, I'm sure we won't learn about this until there's, like, another documentary from Xbox in, like, you know, 10 years or something. But, like, the question is he really good at getting these deals done, or has he just been really insanely lucky that every single great deal that Xbox has been able to enjoy has just been, like, basically thrust upon him, if that makes sense? Like, it's just like, oh my god, we could buy Mojang for a cheap price, what are the odds? Or it's like, oh my god, Bethesda's up for sale. We could buy these guys pretty cheap, let's get them. And same with, like Activision. It's like, oh my god, these lawsuits, they're, like, you know, this company's bleeding value. Let's buy them. as opposed to like strategic dealings. I think we could definitely give him the benefit of like the smaller studios. I think that's him making that happen, like them buying Playground, them buying Double Fine, them buying In Exile, Obsidian. I think you could definitely give him full credit for all of those purchases. Very smart, very strategic purchases. Ninja Theory, stuff like that. I think you could have full credit for. But those bigger ones, I kind of feel would have happened regardless of if he was there or not. So it's like, he gets the job done, but it's like, I don't know. Your opinion is going to differ, and I think we're going to have to wait and see the long term of him managing Xbox. Because, like, you gotta remember, before he was, like, the CEO of Xbox or whatever, or the top dog of Xbox, like, he did manage the first party. So, like, the first party on the Xbox One, like, the launch was good, but after that, it was, like, pretty bad. So it's like, he would have been setting those games in motion over the, like, 3 years from beyond, like, before he even took over that post, right? So, it's questionable, honestly. I don't know. I really, like, I can't give you, like, a great result on that one, because he does, he gets the job done, but I do miss, like, the other leaders of Xbox from the past that had a lot more, like, teeth, a lot more competition, a lot more, like, we want to win. So it's like, he's a good face for the friendly side of Microsoft that they are nowadays, but, like, you're gonna have to give me another couple years to see if he ends up being like a really, really good leader of Xbox through the time, or if he was just a guy that kind of like kept Xbox like kind of afloat and didn't really drive them to be at the top of the industry. Because he's basically watched Xbox like kind of go, you know, from 2013 to 2019. He's, you know, basically Xbox has just been like under his leadership. But he was given a sinking ship, so it's kind of like, it's genuinely hard. But, like, you're going to have to watch the next year or two and see how everything pans out, and see whether or not things go. But, like, anybody that okayed Redfall, you gotta sit there and be like, is he actually overseeing this stuff? And it's like, it would have taken me 5 minutes to look at Redfall and been like, this game should not, no. So there you go. Well, money talks. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you is this, like, was he how these deals that make Xbox actually getting to a competitive place, was that all him? Or was that Microsoft, regardless of him being there, being like, we're buying this stuff to make money off of it? That is the question. You see what I mean? Like, that's the idea there. Alan Wake 2. God, that game looks so good. You want to see Dead Rising? Who was the one that had the rumor that Dead Rising was getting rebooted? We should never trust that person again. Outer Worlds was Unreal Engine 4. So yeah, in Exile they use Unreal Engine. Most things do, which is not great for the industry because everything's going to get homogenized in regards to, like, design and feel. But, like, again, I don't see a reason as to why In Exile would use the same assets from the Outer Worlds, because the games are very, very different. Like, that one looks like it's going to be more of a BioShock steampunk game, so, like, the Outer Worlds, to me, doesn't really feel like a steampunk game, so I don't really know how the assets would carry over. So to me, it doesn't look like those two games are sharing assets or anything. I don't see the point in that. So yeah, but anyways, you should get excited because In Exile makes really good, mature, crazy games. I think Xbox is way, way too friendly. Like, again, going back and watching those old Xbox conferences, because as I said, I've watched 2005 to 2013, I watched every E3 and the Xbox reveal. And, like, you know, Xbox was way more competitive, way more intense. And it's like, it's cool to be friendly because that's like Microsoft's image these days, but like, these are video games. You gotta know your industry, and it's like, it's nice that it's really good that they want to make gaming for everyone, because I do actually firmly believe gaming should be for like anyone that wants to play games. There's a bazillion different games for a bazillion different people out there, and that's great. It's awesome that there's so many games. I love to see the industry so healthy. It's awesome. I don't know if AAA is what's the word? Sustainable, but I'll have to see how that goes over the next 5 years. But you know, it's kind of like gaming should be for everyone, but at the same time, it's like, I think you need to show a little bit more teeth and being like, we're competing, we're delivering the best stuff, Because you love that. You go watch the 360 stuff, and they're like, you know, Don Matrick and some of the other earlier guys are like, we got the best console, we got the best hardware, we got the best software, we got the best games. We got incredible partnerships coming. We're doing this better than our competitors. It's like, so gaming is like a little too casual these days almost. So if I go to, like, when I go to CES and I talk about like a competitor, like if I go and I talk to someone from Samsung about what LG's doing, they are like fierce about it. They're like, our stuff's better because of this, this, this. I go to talk to somebody at LG about Samsung, they'll go, our stuff's better because of this, this, this. It's competitive, you know. And like gaming, it feels like it's so overly friendly now, and it's like, you're supposed to be competing. You want to compete for my money. Maybe not mine, because, you know, I get everything to like review basically, but like, you know, I think if I was a customer, I'd want to hear that these people want my money. They want me in their ecosystem. They want to deliver stuff that excites me to be on their platform. I like to be competed over, and I think people in general feel that, right? And it's like, you know, PlayStation, they do ruthless stuff. You go back, like, you know, all the way back to like the original PlayStation, when they like killed the Saturn and stuff, and you know, they do that kind of, you know, like the backwards compatibility, or the, not backwards compatibility, sorry, the used game sharing on the PS4 there, that was ruthless. Like, Xbox would never do an ad like that or anything, right? Like, and that I just kind of miss. I don't know, I'm really, like, I think things are improving for Xbox. I think they are getting better. I think they still haven't earned the consistency like that PlayStation has. I think Xbox still has a lot of work to do in like showing that they are consistently delivering quality products. But I think you gotta give it time too, and I know it sucks because I hate hearing Xbox being like, oh, just gotta wait. Because even now I'm like at the showcase, everyone's like, all those great stuff, and I'm like, all that stuff is like 2024, so it's like, next year's the year. And I'm like, we've been doing that for 10 years. It gets tiring, but like, it seems like they finally got things together. You know, they've got more than enough studios, so it's like, if you wait just a little bit more, it looks like the stuff's finally going to start coming. But I am very curious about how Xbox is going to look when someone else runs it down the road. Because, like, eventually, you know, people retire and new people come in. And it's like, you know, I am genuinely curious if we're going to see them return to, like, more of an intense competition angle, or if it's just going to continue to be, like, friendly stuff. And I don't know. I'm very curious, and obviously time changes, and I can't wait to see where everything heads. But anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member, which I think somebody did, and I kind of missed that because I'm trying to check older comments. So I'll thank you in a sec here. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. The Xbox Store affiliate link for Xbox Store purchases. And the Amazon Store affiliate link too. And there you go. And yes, I went on a big spiel. Persona 3 Reloaded is going to be on multiple platforms. They're going to increase the price of Game Pass. Well, of course, any subscription is going to go up in price. Part of the dealings or the promises is like buying Activision Blizzard in certain countries is they have to cap Game Pass at like cost plus inflation. So there's not really still a purpose in increasing the price of Game Pass because they want to get like critical mass where it's like a huge thing where they're making tons of money because it's based on X amount of users. But I mean, eventually it'll go up in price. The value is just, you know, it'll get better and better, right? At least that's the goal. Microsoft Flight Sim looks good. You bet your ass it does. I'm so hyped about Flight Sim 2024. I know there are people who are like, no. I love Flight Sim. I enjoy Flight Sim. I can't wait to have an excuse to stream more Flight Sim, to do more videos on Flight Sim. I love Flight Sim. I can't wait for a follow-up here. I just texted my buddy there. Yeah, Mitchell was busy today, so he didn't get to watch the show. So he's like messaging me about like what he's seeing. So I'm trying to like chat with him about it. Because usually we watch it together and stuff. What was my first gaming system? I played on PC. I had like the Star Wars thing when I was like 4 or something like that. First console that I played on was either an like a SNES or a NES or a Genesis. It was one of those was like the first console I played on. Yeah. I think it was the Super Nintendo though, because I had Turtles in Time I played religiously. But I have faint memories of playing not Buck Rogers, Bucky O'Hare on the SNES, and my cartridge was broken. So I don't know if that was before the Super Nintendo, but it would have been when I was very, very young. So it's like a little fuzzy because, you know, again, I was very young. But yeah, because the Sega, we had the Sonics, we had Crash Test Dummies, and like a DC fighting game is what I remember. And then Super Nintendo was Turtles in Time. That's all I remember playing on there was Turtles in Time. And then the SNES, I only remember Bucky O'Hare. And that was about it. I think the first console I bought, though, was like the GameCube. I had a lot of games on the GameCube. I also had, growing up, we had a PS1, a PS2. We had the original Xbox, I had a Crystal one, and then obviously, eventually, the 360. Yeah, so yeah, I've had like my fair share of consoles over the years, but you know, I've been playing games for a long time. I didn't really care about gaming as much as I do now, but you know, I have played a lot of games over the years. Yeah. So I think I missed somebody becoming a channel. Where the hell was that? Oh, thanks for becoming a channel member there, Adam. I always appreciate it. And a mushroom cow of red. Right on, man. Thank you. And the GTA 5. I think GTA 6 is going to be 2025. Have I ever considered a beard or a goatee? No, I don't like them. I've had, you know, beards and stuff at never a goatee. No. never ever a goatee, but I've had, you know, if you've caught the streams, I've had like a beard going on at certain times, but I don't like it. Feels kind of disgusting, so yeah, not my thing. Yeah, no. I always call it the depression beard when I'm growing it out there. Jeez. For Zelda though, I was doing the Zelda beard. I was just like, so if you go and you watch the Zelda streams, you can see me like, because I had shaved the first day, and you can like watch me kind of grow like a bit of a beard over the seven Zelda days. I just get like scruffier and scruffier. It was already pretty disgusting by the last one. I was like, okay, I'm done. So yeah, no, I'm not really into that stuff. I just don't like how it looks and how it feels, so it's not for me. Spider-Man 2 white Xbox game? Yeah, okay, man. Okay. Living in a fantasy world there. I mean, I like Spider-Man 2, but, you know, come on, let's be real here. It's, like, pretty, like, negligible upgrades over the other Spider-Man. Like, it looks great. I'm very excited for Spider-Man 2. I loved Spider-Man 1, but, like, you know, come on, man. Let's be real here. Yeah, In Exile makes some pretty cool stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Am I interested? Yeah, we talked about Payday earlier. We're gonna stream it, and we're gonna do like reviews and everything for it, because I think Payday 3 looks actually really good. I was a little iffy because, you know, Payday 2 on console is like, ugh, but the trailer kind of got me excited, because I'm like, I think some people were comparing or complaining that it wasn't like visually impressive or whatever. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. It looks fun. Like, it looks like you go in and you shoot some stuff, you blow some stuff up, you steal some stuff. And it's like the concept of Payday I think is really good, but I think Payday 2 was kind of like a little boring and stuff, and wasn't like the greatest, but especially the console version. But I think for Payday 3, and it's like Game Pass, designed with console in mind, I think it looks like a lot of fun. That's the biggest thing, is I looked at that trailer and I was like, I think this game could be fun. I think it could be a real blast. So we'll have to see how the gameplay loop is when it fully releases and how much content's there, but I think it's going to be a fun game. I don't know if it's going to be a great game. I don't know if it's going to be perfect. I don't know if it's going to be terrible, but it looks like it could be fun. So it's definitely on my radar. And it's Game Pass, so even if I don't get it to review, you know, I'll be able to check it out on the Game Pass, right? So there you go. Yeah, I'm very intrigued by it, I would say. God damn it. 360 era. Yeah, the 360 era was like the golden age for Xbox, but they could very well be entering a second Xbox golden age. Seriously, it literally could be. Like, if they get Activision, you know, and they've got all these Bethesda titles and stuff, it's like, that literally would be like a second golden age. It would be, you know, leaning on what came before while expanding upon that concept of new games and stuff. It really could be an exciting generation if they get things going. Yeah. And again, I'm hoping there's a mid-gen refresh because I want to make more money. And a mid-gen refresh would be pretty cool, needless to say. So yeah, that would be pretty awesome. You mean Connect 3? They already had Connect 2. Connect 2 came out with the Xbox One. We were joking about that. Well, the Connect with the Xbox One is literally Connect 2.0 is what it's called. That's literally the second one. But, you know, before the showcase started today, I was like, what they're going to do is it's going to open and Connect 3 is going to be there, and, like, every game that they're releasing is, like, built for Connect only, and it's going to be funny. If you watch those Xbox showcases, like, 2010 and 11, they're so Connect focused. They're like, here's our big games, like Gears, Halo, Forza. And then they're like, okay, Connect. But Connect made them a lot of money. It was a big hit. It really was. You know, I think, I don't know if this changed, but the highest, like, sold Connect game, or Xbox game for the 360 was Connect Adventures, because it came bundled with so many Connects. So that was actually, like, the top played, like, Xbox game. Although I think maybe Minecraft might have edged it out later on. I'd have to go take a look at those stats, but, like, yeah. Connect Adventures, I believe last time I checked, was the #1 360 game of all time in regards to, like, sales and stuff, so kind of impressive. And, you know, Connect was the fastest selling consumer device of all time, and it was a really impressive thing. And then, you know, it was a scapegoat for how bad the Xbox One was doing, so I'll never forgive Phil Spencer for slaughtering my poor Connect. Poor Connect. We are totally doing a flight sim hot air balloon stream. You bet we are. I'm so excited for that. Yeah, we talked about Phil Spencer's Hexen shirt, because like I said, I believe the ownership on that, like, or at least the trademark for Hexen is still at Activision, so. And as I mentioned, you know, he did a media briefing afterwards, and he mentioned that he's firmly believing that the deal is going to go through. It's just going to take some more time. So he sounds pretty confident still. I mean, he wouldn't be like, oh, it's over, guys. Well, actually, he did do that not too long ago on that Kind of Funny Games interview. He was, like, pretty depressed sounding and stuff, which is kind of funny, but yeah, that is hilarious. He did sound pretty down that time, but no, I don't know. I'm just, like, kind of bummed out that I didn't get to go and do, like, the briefing and everything like that, because usually I get to do that kind of stuff, so yeah, just feel slightly left out this year. You joined with the One X in 2019. Oh, well, you know, it's a neat ecosystem. There's lots of good stuff, and, you know, all your stuff carries over to PC, which is nice, and crossplay and all that. Your heartbeat went up for what? Oh, because of the showcase, or what? You haven't shaved in a year. Well, I mean, if you like it, you like it. Awake at the same time you get home. Well, you know, for some people I've got the perfect timing. For others I don't, but you know, I'm consistent to do my stuff. I try to have good info, and I hope people enjoy the content. I try my best. That's needless to say. And as always, I've got my emotional support guinea pig, Eddie here. Week. So yeah, we're always good to go. To deliver, yes. I hope Starfield's amazing, and I hope they have early access so I can show gameplay early for Starfield and stuff. Xbox was really cool, like, a year and a half ago, when they were like, you know, their games, they would give me, like, early access to do video content and stuff on, and it's like, you know, like, what happened with Redfall? That was, like, such a shaking of, like, my trust with them and stuff. Like, that really bummed me out. Oh, and I filmed videos today. I didn't have a lot of time, because I went and did some stuff, but I filmed Black Site, Area 51, which was terrible. And Remember Me, which was really, really cool. Yeah, Remember Me. And I earned an achievement in Remember Me, because I was sitting there, I was like, where's my save for Remember Me? Did I just not put it in the cloud? And then, like, I got an achievement for Remember Me for playing the beginning, and I was like, how did I played that game all the way through. I had like footage and everything of it, but like, and I was like, oh, I played it on another console, which is funny. So I still got like a stack of Xbox, like older Xbox games to do videos on. So those are coming, but you know, they're being worked on. Got a lot of good stuff there. A lot of good stuff on that one. Combat Evolved and stuff. The Hellblade trailer was really weird. Like from a technical standpoint, it looks incredible. It really does. Like, but it was also like I could see where a lot of people would be like, this is the dumbest trailer I've seen, because it doesn't really show you anything. But I also think they're trying to keep a lot of stuff like sort of a surprise for Hellblade. But yeah, I definitely can understand people being like not liking that trailer, because I don't think it really showed anything. It was just her crawling through like a dark space and then looking into like a puddle or something. But if you look at it from like a perspective of trying to like solve what's happening, it's kind of her looking for like clarity. It's her looking for like a sense of like, I don't know if empowerment is the word, but she's trying to find something that heals her. Because if you played, you know, the first Hellblade, like, you know, she is messed up. Like, you know, she's like, what, schizophrenic, and like, you know, she carries her dead husband's like head on her like hip, and you know, she's dealing with that like intense trauma, and obviously she's like breaking down. So it looked like in the trailer, and you know, if you look at it from a perspective of like, let's try to figure out what she's doing, it seems like the idea that they're setting up for this game is she is trying to fix her like mentality and fix the voices in her head and stuff. And I'm assuming that's going to be the arc of the game, because like later on they've got her, you know, it's like, you know, at the Game Awards they showed her like at the beach fighting a giant, and she looks really composed and really focused. But in the cave she's like, you know, hearing the voices and everything, and it's like, so I think you kind of look at the trailer from the perspective of like, it's trying to tease you what the story is going to be like. But I think the trailer didn't really do a good job of being like gameplay, puzzling, action. It didn't really tell you what the game is. But it did show off some genuinely incredible visuals, incredible aesthetics. That game's going to be, I think that's going to be one of Xbox's we're going for an award next year kind of games. I think that one's going to be a very, very big deal. I really do. I think that game is going to be like award worthy. Like it actually could be a contender for like a game of the year next year. We'll have to wait and see, but just like the technology, the performance, and everything like that looks wonderful. So try to reframe how you're thinking about the trailer. I'm not making excuses for it, but I'm just being like, you know, if it was a movie trailer, you know, if it was for a film, you'd be like, okay, what does this mean? What's happening in it? So think of it as a tease of like what the narrative is, as opposed to a, this is what the gameplay is like. At least that's how I'm looking at that Hellblade trailer. But it is, you gotta admit, it's gorgeous looking. It really is. Crash Team Racing. Almost at 100k. Yeah, I'm close, but it's taking forever. NFL Street. I mean, it'd be cool, but yeah, there hasn't been that in a while. Let's see. It should have been called Don't Remember Me, and it could have got more attention. So, like, Remember Me actually was a success. It sold, what, over 2 million copies, and, like, it wasn't like a smash hit, but, you know, it sold well, and it was favorably reviewed, and, you know, the issue was Capcom didn't want to go ahead with the sequel. There was a sequel written, and then Don't Nod. So what happened, because I was reading into it a bit to do my video on it. Like, what happened was Don't Nod, that was their first game, actually, which I was kind of like, oh, damn, I didn't really know that. So they made Remember Me. And it was like, it did well. I guess Capcom wanted a sequel. Don't Nod wanted to do a sequel. But, like, they wanted to do a smaller project in between, and that smaller project was Life is Strange. But Life is Strange became a surprise hit for them, so that meant they didn't have to, like, because they were talking about maybe firing people or cutting down their size after Remember Me. Which, you know, it kind of sounds like it wasn't a big, you know, big hit for them or anything, but it was more like, you know, they were deciding if they were going to, like, financially be hurt by Life is Strange or not, but Life is Strange was a big hit for them. So by the time that they were looking at doing a sequel for Remember Me, Capcom was no longer interested because they were, you know, money was being spent on other projects and stuff. Because I think Capcom was kind of struggling around that era, wasn't it? It was sort of like cutting back a little bit. But there's a helicopter, nice. So that's how I understand it is. And then Capcom has the rights, so that one's probably never going to come back. But it would be cool to see it like lazily remastered. I think would be awesome. It's a cool game. It really is. I think Remember Me is a very, very interesting title. I hope people check out the video when eventually it comes out on the channel. But I think I really do think it's a neat game. It honestly is. It's just a quick frame it. You awaken as Nylon. Her memories, her last memories are being extracted, because in that, it's Neo Paris 2084. So, like, there's this company that has this technology where you can have your memories shared with others, you can, like, remove bad memories, and then essentially it's like you're shoved into this, like, coffin thing, and you awaken where there's these mutants that have had all their memories taken away, and they're like zombies, like vegetated zombies, and you know, you're trying to reclaim your memories, you're trying to figure out what happened, and it's just really neat. It's a cool game. It is, yeah. You know what else is cool? Liking the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member like our pal just did there. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. The Xbox Store affiliate link, and the Amazon Store affiliate link too. And I don't think I've given a shout out to this yet, but I have to do a video soon for this, but like Dice Legacy sent me a vinyl, so kind of nice of them to do that. I love getting thoughtful gifts from, you know, companies and that. You think they show a deeper dive? Yeah, you think they would, but you know, it comes out next year, so we'll get to see that deeper dive and Hellblade, I guess, right? Will Xbox get their... I don't know if Xbox will. That's why I'm saying you're going to have to wait the next year or two and see if they actually get it all together. I'm excited for how Avowed looked. It looked literally like The Outer Worlds, but with fantasy. And to me, that's top-notch. On the Mercs... Oh, the other Call of Duty streamers, I don't get involved with that stuff. I don't really care what they're doing. Yeah. This the 360 era. There was good times. There was good times back then. But who knows? Maybe there's better times ahead. You don't know until you wait and deal with all the emotional trauma and disappointment. Starfield will the new the Call of Duty con. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a pretty awesome fall for me. I think the summer is gonna be a little slow and boring, honestly, because I don't know. There's not too many releases, but like. Yeah, I think the fall is gonna be pretty good. If Xbox actually gets their crap together and sends me Starfield early so I can create content, I think that's gonna be like bing bing, pretty good for me. So yeah, I think that's because there was what was the list? I think it was on Discord. I doubt I'll be able to find it, but like it is a stacked like September, October, right? Yeah, let me see if I can even find this. So many people saying so many bloody things on here, it's hard to... There's somebody had like a list of all the crap that was releasing. Yeah, so it's like September, Starfield, Lies of P, Payday 3, Mortal Kombat 1, Cyberpunk. October, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Full Ultimate Motorsport, Lords of the Fallen, and Assassin's Creed Mirage. Then we'll have a new Call of Duty, and it's, you know, and numerous other titles, and... Like, it's gonna be a pretty damn good fall. There's a castle back there. Is that... I don't remember there being a castle back there. So, like, yeah. It's gonna be a pretty good fall. I would hope so. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, right? And then over the summer, I'll have to just kind of pass the time and, you know, do the releases and stuff that happen. And, yeah, hopefully it's good. For Starfield... What about... Oh, Starfield on PC or Xbox. If I get it ahead of launch, like with a good amount of time, I will do a review on Series X, Series S, and PC. If I get it, like, at launch or around launch, then I'll just do Series X and S. But if I do get it good enough ahead of launch, I will try to do all three. That was the plan with Redfall, is I was going to start that for the first time. I was going to be like, I'm going to try to cover all three SKUs. Because, you know, I've got the 4090 here, and I feel like I'm not really, you know, pushing her to her limits and stuff. And I was going to be like, okay, Redfall's the perfect start to try to do, like, a trifecta coverage of it. And yeah, obviously we didn't get to do that. And, you know, again, I kind of blame Xbox for not sending Redfall. And, you know, all that stuff, but it is what it is. So I'm hoping they actually have everything together for Starfield, and I get the time to like work on it and cover all 3 SKUs. Because I also don't know if you guys like really kind of necessarily like appreciate the amount of work it takes to cover like multiple SKUs of something. Like it is a lot of work. Like covering the Series X and the S is like a lot of work. I get it done because it's like not impossible for me to do, but you know, covering a 3rd SKU is like a very questionable thing, so we'll see how that happens. Like sometimes when I do the reviews and I'm like on Series XS and like maybe I do a PS5 thing or something at the same time, it's like that is a lot of like time. And there's also like diminishing returns too, because you know people aren't gonna want to watch the same thing across different stuff. But like, yeah, the goal is to cover Starfield on all 3 would be ideal. Because then I can also test out how interested people are in like PC coverage and, you know, do more PC stuff. Because we did do a few PC games and I was like, yeah, okay for views, but not like necessarily mind-blowing. Because it's more like the PC videos I do showing off stuff on like the 4090. It's just some extra content to do. It's not like I didn't buy the 4090 to do videos on it, right? Like I bought the 4090 to like produce videos and do my work, essentially. So it's not like, you know, I didn't buy it to sit there and do videos on it. I bought it to produce my content, essentially. So that is why I have that one and stuff. It was an investment. So it's not like when I, you know, like the PS5, I bought that one to do videos on so that I could, you know, do content and stuff. So that one needs to, you know, make money in that. But the others, it's like, yeah. I'm excited for Starfield. I mean, go watch my reaction showcase to it. I really liked the Starfield there. It was fun watching the showcase. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm you know, like I said, the co-streams are a blast. Like the co-streams are just, I love doing them. I love like reacting to what's going on and stuff like that, and it's fun. I was really like frustrated that we were having like the technical issue at the beginning there. I was just like, oh my god. So that really was frustrating because yeah, like I said, I did so much like pre-testing work because there's a lot of pressure because it's like, you know, some people might just be watching like the co-stream and I'm like, I gotta do this right. And then to have like a capture card issue, which like it's not something that's uncommon, but like that capture card issue happens like once every like few months. So it's sort of like are you kidding me right now? This time I'm having this problem because I took so many like precautions and tests ahead of time and I was like, okay, I've got it ready. And then to have a problem, just like, oh, god damn it. You know, and good thing I, like, set the stream to be, like, not auto-stop so that I could, like, cut the stream, reset the computer. Because it's, like, sometimes the capture card has a little bit of an issue. And it's not like the old capture card where I can just unplug it. I actually have to sleep my computer and then turn the computer back on after the sleep in order to fix the problem. So it's, like, it is a big process. And then, yeah, it's a nightmare, honestly. I try my best, but freaking hell, dude, that drove me crazy. Phantom Liberty and Starfield. Yeah, I was really hoping for like an August or summer release for Cyberpunk. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do it, but you know, it'd be really nice to have like a new game plus added to Cyberpunk over the summer, and then we could do like streams of it and, you know, get all prepared in that, and you know, I think that would be really awesome. But the fact that they didn't tease an update or anything makes me kind of feel like there isn't one coming, and I'm just like, oh, like I want more Cyberpunk now. Like I'm gonna be like so freaking busy during the fall, like it's gonna be wild. I think it's gonna be like when I was doing, you know, freaking Elden Ring, and it was like I was, you know, doing, how long was I doing? Like I was up to like 8 in the morning doing like working on stuff, you know, doing the stream and the videos. That was too many hours. Yeah. I saved you with you. Oh, you got the Game Pass code. Well, I hope you enjoy that, man. Yeah, it's a nice benefit. See, occasionally I have good stuff to give out. You know, occasionally. Late night streams are clutch. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, I just want to get my 100K so I can get my freaking plaque, man. I just want my plaque. Nostalgia play. You can still enjoy Halo 3 like you always did, man. You can, you know, you can sit there and you can do the, what is it? The Master Chief Collection. Sorry, I'm freaking just exhausted today. I'm like just tired. It's tiring recently, but yeah, and then smoke and stuff too. Well, like I went on a walk today, and it was like it was a little smoky, and it was also windy, so it was like you're walking against the wind, and it was just like ugh. You know, I gotta grab those Pokemon Go coins and stuff. I gotta get hyped for what the hell is it? Pokemon Go Fest in like late August. I gotta prepare for that big event. I gotta train, you know, gotta train to catch them all. Yeah. And then I've got Elemental to screen this week, which is gonna be fun. That'll be on Wednesday. I'm not expecting it to be very good, but like, what was it? My sister wanted to go to Elemental, and she's got like a deep illness going on, so I'm kind of like wondering if she's gonna even be able to go, and I'm just gonna be like having to go watch this movie that I was kind of like, I don't know if I really want to watch this. So that'll be kind of a little funny. So that's what's going on. And I've got business work to do too. I've got like a business meeting thing I have to do with some guy about something or something other that I have to do, and I gotta get all that set up, and that's tiring too, because it's like I'm doing this work, and then it's also like, hey, can you do all this? And I'm just like, frigging hell, okay. I don't know, but you know, it's good. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know, I'm kind of just doing work on like website stuff and that with like people I know that pay me, and it's just like you kind of do it just as additional like side work to make extra money, and yeah, that's kind of how that goes. And I'm trying to make more money. We've got this FHSA thing. So I learned about this. So this is a new thing in Canada, because you know the housing prices make you want to like freaking die. But yeah, they've introduced this new thing. It's called an FHSA. It's a first-time house owners kind of thing. So like we have these things called RSSPs, which you might have in other places. I think is it RSVP or no, it's RSSPs, right? But it's like if you take money out of it, like if you put money into it, it helps with your taxes. But if you take money out, you have to like pay it back. Oh, why is our team sucking so fucking much? So you have to pay it back. But like if you put it into a first-time house owners buying thing, and it's like, why is this lagging so much? Is that me? No, that's them. Okay. What the hell? So anyways, you can put up to 40,000 in this, and if you take it out on you to buy your first-time house, you don't have to pay any of it back to the government at all. And I was like, what? Because I'm like, I could put a ton of money in there, pay like literally no taxes next year, and then I could put that all towards a house, and there's like no penalty. I was like, this is god tier. So I have to talk to my bank person about that, but yeah, pretty excited. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I was like, what are the odds? Pokemon Showdown? Better than Pokemon Go, but I like walking, so Pokemon Go fits into my walking. They kept the Irish decor. Well, this is a special map. This is a, why is my controller dying? Anyways, this was a special map they added. There's a few maps in this. There's like Beach Bog and blah. They just took an existing map and they just changed how it looks. So that's what this is. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy that code, Thomas. Enjoy that Game Pass Ultimate for the year. You know, I saved you a whole thing of a life. There you go. Should I find like a new lobby, or well, there's only 4 people missing. Just like that match did not really go well for us, so I'm kind of like, okay, so I got the MP5. I haven't edited any other. Because that's because I prestiged not too long ago. Okay. I just rock the MP5, I guess. That is love. That is life. The MP5, it goes pew pew pew. And we've also got a new COD season this week, right? So I got an email. I'll probably do that after the stream's done. I got to email my COD guy to get some more COD coins, even though they took away the ability for you to spend your 2,400 to get the COD boosts, and it's like jumping, you know, 20 tiers, which makes it so I can finish it. But yeah, I gotta get the COD points and everything going. What else is there going on? Just trying to think of if there's anything like in the goes for this week, like other stuff. Because there's just been like so much going on. Wait, also not like a lot, which is funny. I was busier during the what was that? The Zelda, because I was doing Zelda and I was watching Chuck at the same time, so I was like, literally my time was just like gone. I didn't have time to think of anything or do anything else during that week. It was crazy. Your next payment is June next year. Well, there you go, Thomas. It saved you a whole other year. Because I used to have that too. I had Game Pass stacked for like 3 years. And I just had Xbox top it off the other month there. I wasn't sure how I stood with Xbox because of Redfall, so I kind of had them like top off my Game Pass just in case. I was like, might as well get it topped off. But, you know, the fact that they sent us a bunch of codes to give out to people, I think, shows that we're still pretty good and we're all cool and all that. So that's nice. Yeah, so you guys got to enjoy that. That was nice. Like I heard a few people got the Game Pass Ultimate code, so that was, to me, that was rewarding. That, you know, get to I don't know if it's give back to any degree because it's not like you guys are a charity, but but I was like, you know, it's nice that you guys got some Game Pass to enjoy. For those that did get it, you know, it's not like we gave out a bazillion codes, but we did have 7 Game Pass Ultimate for like 12 months. So, I mean, that's pretty good. That's a nice little reward. Yeah. It's also funny that it was exactly 7. I was just like, huh, that's an interesting number. God, damn these snipers, dudes. Freaking kill me. But yeah, I do hand out codes and stuff when I can, or I have an extra thing. I actually do have some other nicer codes sitting there, but I'm like, do I want to do like site giveaways? Do I want to just throw them into the chat? I really don't know. That's something I still debate on some of the stuff. So I'm also usually pretty busy. I've got all this stuff going on. Yeah, it's always a thing, right? It's just like stuff on stuff on stuff. I'm also trying to think if there's anything else exciting going on this week, but I mean, it's kind of busy. I'm trying to think if there's any other game releases. We need to do a stream for Amnesia. That's one we need to do. I just haven't, because the internet problems kind of like segued that one. So I want to do maybe an Amnesia stream. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. God, I would kill for some, like when Xbox does get this deal done, if they get this deal done with Activision, I really, really hope they like get the devs to maybe go back and upgrade some of these games. Man, I would love the 4K on this one so much. It's like so jaggedy. It's like sometimes hard to tell like where certain people are on the map. It drives me freaking crazy, man. Keeping the shareholders sweet, you know it. Hello there. You got it on your PS5? Well, you lucked out because it's like what, 1440 on the PS5 this one? I think it's something like that. Yeah, it looks nice on there, whereas on Xbox we're stuck with like freaking 1080p. Blech. Jaggedy ass, jaggedy lines. Huh. Oh, come on with that freaking M16 stuff. It is hilarious though that it's like I'm playing a game from 2007 and it's just, you know, as intense as it was back in the day almost. But it's funny because it was like, this was like the big game and it's ridiculous that I'm still playing. That's a lot of things. I'm just like playing the same games from like literally what, 16 years ago? You know what I mean? You think we would have moved on to like greater games, but you know, I got MCC, still playing Gear, still playing Call of Duty 4. It's humorous. It definitely is.
Enemy helicopter approaching. Enemy UAV is airborne.
God damn it, that freaking M16 dude. Park Beyond. Oh, I didn't hear back on Park Beyond. God damn it. When's that coming out this week? I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna reach out again. I totally forgot, because I emailed a guy about Park Beyond. I didn't hear back. I'll have to email the general line to see if I can get, like, somebody on Park Beyond. I think Park Beyond should be pretty easy for me to get to cover, because it's, like, niche, and I don't know how many people are covering it, but, yeah, you're right. I need to email about that one. It looks really cool. I honestly think it does. But yeah, I definitely need to email someone else. I'm going to start also emailing companies, I think, a little earlier too now. Because I was talking with one of my press pals, and he's been getting stuff, like, really early to cover. And now I'm starting to think that I'm not, like, requesting stuff early enough to get, you know, adequate access to some of these games. And I'm kind of wondering if that's maybe why I'm getting stuff so late. I was assuming I was getting stuff really late because it's like, you know, they see that I do streaming, and that's kind of like why I get stuff so late. But now I'm kind of wondering if I'm getting stuff late just because I'm asking too late for it. I'm putting in like a late wave or something. So that's something I'm gonna start changing. What I'm doing is when I request stuff from that. You have Spec Ops ready to go. It's a really, really good, like, again, don't read into it, but like, you know, you'll come in, you'll talk to me after you're done Spec Ops line, you'll be like, damn, dude, that game was crazy. But it's a really, really good game. Like, it's, like, I don't know if it'll start off slow for you, but like, just kind of let it play for a bit, and then as it like reveals itself, you'll be like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't call it like a slow burn, because you'd like right off the bat you're doing action and shooting things, but like, I think it comes off as initially being a bit of a generic shooter, and then after a while you're like, holy crap, this game is wild. So yeah, I'm hoping you have that impact from it, but that game is crazy. It's so nice to have a grip on my controller again. Jeez. I still have to do a review on this controller. I still have to do a review on this headset. I've got this other ridiculously large thing from Samsung I have to work on. Ugh. There, yeah, little old me always going, oh, I'll just take whatever and cover it. And now I'm sitting here being like, how do I even have the time to do this? Yeah, I do need to get that headset review done. I don't want them to think that I'm just taking this headset for the lols. It's just my schedule is very busy. You know, and I can't reschedule my walks. I enjoy them too much. Actually, you gotta have like a good balance of like work and life, otherwise you're just gonna go freaking crazy. Burnout is something you don't want. Jeez. Oh, come on. That guy should have died. The remake era? Reboots? You love remakes and reboots. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. I think we actually added a few channel members today, but I don't know how many like the previous gifted ones had. I wonder how close we are to actually unlocking like new emotes. I'll have to take a look. It's hard to keep up. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. The Xbox Store affiliate link for your Xbox Store purchases. You know, because it takes the Microsoft Store, you're probably not buying it digitally anyways. There's the Amazon Store affiliate link as well. Huzzah! I know, crazy, right? What a feeling. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, Gollum. You guys love Gollum. Gollum was like one of the most hilarious things we've done. Literally drove me crazy though, that Gollum. Like, what are we at for members? Oh, we need 115 members, guys, to reach our membership goals. Or, well, not membership goals, but to unlock a new emote. So, like, you know, we're practically there. It is so hard to keep up on that stuff. Yeah, only 115 to go. We're right on the edge of unlocking a new emote. I need to get more pictures of like I need to take new pictures so we can get some more emotes on. Like if you're not on the Discord, we do have like literally a fresh set of like new emotes. I think there's 8 that aren't on the YouTube. At least 8 of them. But yeah, I've got some ideas for some other ones that I haven't been able to shoot yet, because believe it or not, it's really hard to get someone to come and take photos of your face. Like, it's a really odd ask, and it's like, yeah, it's a very strange request, and everybody just kind of is like, what? And it's like, yeah, but you know, eventually I'll get this going. We'll get some more emote options, but yeah, we are very far away from unlocking a new emote. Someday, perhaps. Someday we will get a new one. But I'm sure those that have the emotes, they love them too. So yeah, they're a bit of a favorite on here for people. Yeah. Your first COD? You played a LAN party? I played like COD 3 back in the day. That was a fun one, man. I love COD 3. The dream is a Call of Duty 3 live stream when, you know, the Game Pass stuff goes on. The ones you want rebooted, remade, are being ignored. Yeah, it's a bit random what does get remade and remastered and stuff these days. There's quite a few titles where I'm like, you can't play these anymore, and you like want them upgraded, but yet they're like remastering games that are already readily available and stuff, and wild. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, well hopefully we get to play on Crash. Do I ever take a break on YouTube? Why? I'm here to make money. My goal is I work very hard when I'm younger, and then I chill out more when I get older. So yeah. I mean, what else would I do if I was taking time off? We were doing, what was it? You know, the live stream, we were having internet problems for like 5 days there, and I took like one night off, and I was like so freaking bored. I mean, I had stuff to do, but I was still really bored. So I need something to do. Yeah. Backwards compatibility was the best enjoyment for you? Yeah, I love backwards compatibility. It's great. I've also really enjoyed like collecting these older 360 titles, except now I have like stacks of old ass games. But it's been fun playing just like a variety of different things. Team deathmatch. Bam. Kind of wondering why my lobby isn't super full. I mean, there's only so many lobbies out there. You think mine would get like a little busier, but I don't know. As long as it's working, I could always try to find another lobby, but then you might be waiting a little bit, and it's like, ugh. I don't know. Let's see what other people are doing. Kevin's gals playing Diablo. It's funny. Alright, let's go team. Team deathmatch. The game mode. It's 4-on-4. Ugh. It's a good fill, but it's not like a full lobby. And I know there's other lobbies out there, and I would imagine they're busier. I deserve a full lobby. The modded server was good. What modded server? I was trying to do that, actually. I keep trying to get some of those, like, Black Ops 2 Zombies achievements. I just, like, could not get them. I think I even tried that today. I was trying to do, like, a Zombies match. Was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday I was trying to do that. Today I was too busy. Today I had goals, I had things to do. Yeah, because today was the showcase and everything. The showcase took a lot of my time, and yeah. We did the post show, the during show. I'm still waiting for the during show to like process on YouTube, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like riddled with copyright stuff. So I'm like debating if I should just delete it or not, and I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Kind of like waiting to see what happens with that one. But the post show, well, rendered really well, and I think the post show went pretty good. Ideally, it would be one video, but you know, I wanted to make something off of doing the co-stream. Copyright, am I right? And hopefully one of these years Xbox will smarten up and have a copyright-free one. You've been working until 80 the way the government runs the country. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure maybe like later on in life I'll have other things to do and other priorities, but for now I'm just doing my work, enjoying stuff, and going my walks and whatever. It's pretty easy going. I mean, all things considered. Obviously, I'm like stressed out from like working and stuff, but yeah, I'm sure it's a lot easier than what other people do. I mean, it's just like some people probably have it a bit easier in the context of like, you know, you just work the job and then you take time off, whereas like mine is like kind of almost around the clock, it feels like. Yeah. UAV is online. God, I love this game. It's always fun playing this one because it's just like a complete, nostalgia fest. I wish I could have been streaming back in like the day, when the stuff was actually out. It would have been so cool to have done like streams and things. It would have been very interesting, but the tech really kind of was like not quite there. It's very much in its infancy when it was there too, right? Ow. The Lynx. Hey, this isn't a cannon gun. This wasn't in this game when it launched. Get out of here. God damn it. Them and their microtransactional weapons. It was neat though that they did kind of start adding content and stuff to this game. I don't think it really took away from anything in doing it, but yeah, it is a bit weird because it's like this is not necessarily the exact experience that it was back in the day. But I don't mind it either. I don't feel like it subtracted too much. The only thing that's silly was like the weird melee weapons, like the beer can and the shovel and stuff is a little dumb, but it's harmless, I guess. Harmless, harmless, harmless. Oh, and also the big Reddit blackout starts tomorrow, so that is... Gonna have to remember not to use Reddit and stuff. And, yeah. Sucks to suck. Literally can't believe it's at that point, but it is what it is. I don't know where we're gonna get information from now with Reddit gonna be gone. It's traumatic. Dramatically sad. Also trying to think if there is anything from the conference that we didn't go over, but kind of covered the whole conference, right? Like, went over everything. And then there is the extended conference, but I don't think I'm gonna bother watching that. I'm sure if anything exciting gets announced, I'll be like pinged or given like an update. So we'll see how that is. Oh, God damn it, dude. This Sylvester... Oh, yeah, I forgot that Sylvester Stallone movie where his mother's bothering him when he's a cop. What a silly idea. Just imagine him sitting there being like, this is the movie I want to do. It was such a different time in film. Now that stuff would be direct to Netflix and be all silly and whatever. Can't see anything because I'm flashbanged. I got someone with a Maltradom, awesome. Yeah, I really... God, we need a Game Pass infusion of players so I can enjoy some like objective modes on this game. Deathmatch just like bums me out. It's just so mindless. Is there a guy behind me? No, that's my teammate. UAV recon standing by. But I do always enjoy playing this title, even if it's not. But what I want to play in it is, it's still really good. We'll have to start doing our COD campaign streams, I think, maybe this summer, since it'll be a little bit more dead. We'll start catching up on some of the campaign stuff I want to do. I also want to do a Quantum of Solace stream of that campaign, because we did the other Bond games. If you missed it, we streamed the different Bond titles on 360. We did Legends, Bloodstone, and... What was the other? Was it just Legends and Bloodstone? Might have just been Legends and Bloodstone. But I've also got Quantum, so we'll do Quantum of Solace as a stream. It'll be delightful. I don't know. I remember the game being okay, so hopefully it is. Maybe it'll be like incredibly average at worst, I guess. I'm also trying to still find a way to do like, I guess you would say conversions from like original X, because some of the original Xbox games aren't backwards compatible, so it's like some Bond titles I'd want to do. Would be fun to do stream on, but like don't really have anywhere to play them unless I was doing like emulations. Like it's not quite the same almost. It's not quite the same. Ow. UAV recon is standing by. Yeah, right, we did. I mean, I just killed however many of them. I see you with your claymore there. And I concussioned myself. I got 2 of them up there? Are you kidding me? There was 2 dudes up there? No way. Give me my chopper. I also love the simplicity of the kill streaks in this game. I'll have to try to do a World at War stream as well at some point. Those ones are kind of a rarity, but we do occasionally pull them off. They're a lot of fun. If you haven't caught one of our World at War streams, they're quite enjoyable. So I need to kill one dude to, like, get a chopper, so I'm kind of, like, sort of hoping they present themselves to me. I guess the match is over anyways. He has only 2 kills left. I should have just killed him instead of calling in the chopper. Oh, I didn't even get to call in the chopper. The bondage streams are great. Oh. Yeah, the bondage streams are a lot of fun. I love my bondage techniques. It's incredible. Yeah, everybody's like, damn, this guy does the craziest bondage streams. It's amazing YouTube even allows that. Yeah. The bondage streams. Starfield, it could be one of the greatest games of all time. Although, again, I can't help but be disappointed it's not 60 FPS. Yeah. It's shipment time. He's ready to die a bunch on a small map for the lols. Well, let's do it. Let's fight on tiny cargo map. All right, let's do it. Bum, 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 bum. And I'm out of fun drink. Water it is. Getting ready for the grenades to fly. I love how tamed this version of Shipment is, too. Like, this used to feel like the most intense map in the world back in the day, and now it's just kind of like the newer versions of Shipment are so quicker and crazier. That makes this feel like so tamed. Then again, we're not playing Headquarters. Headquarters was like monstrous for this one.
UAV recon standing by.
UAV recon is standing online. Or this online.
Airstrike standing by.
Did anybody call up a helicopter? My vision. Actually really hard on the eyes.
Helicopter support standing by. Friendly helicopter on the way.
10 kill streak, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Filet, you love the bondage streams the most. Actually, it's probably Larry that loves the bondage streams the most.
Enemy UAV is airborne. We are about to achieve victory, comrades.
You're about to achieve victory, you still have like half the game to go, or half the kills to go. You mean we're about to achieve victory.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
MP5 for life, guys. It is the gun of guns. Think how much faster I'd be leveling and prestiging in this game if we had like proper objective modes. So much faster. So much faster. Probably be a whole other prestige by now. Jesus.
Online.
Our UAV recon is online. Yeah, see, Remastered was really good for this one. I'd love to see it for like World at War or like Black Ops 1 and stuff. Would be awesome. Hope Xbox does something like that at the time. Yeah, when they're able to. Save older cons.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Our UAV is online. UAV recon standing by. Enemy UAV is
Aww.
airborne.
I was gonna stab him, but he stabbed me. He got me. Jeez.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Our UAV is online.
I think I did pretty well that match. I think my KD was decent. I mean, it died a few more times than intended, but I think I had some pretty good kills. ABK, easy as ABC. You know what else is really easy? Liking the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. The longer you're a channel member, the cooler your symbol icon becomes. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. The Xbox Store affiliate link for your Xbox Store purchases, and the Amazon Store affiliate link as well. Oh, I know, right? Believe it or not, the Amazon or the affiliate link stuff actually does add up over time. It really does. Yeah, of course they'll remaster it because they'll do it because of money. That's what they'll do, and also it feeds Game Pass, right? What? Huh. Anyways. And we're not gonna get Downpour, we're gonna get Crossfire. Oh, that's a little lame. Maybe I can turn the tide, we can get random. It would be better, but I don't think that's gonna happen, sadly, though. Now we're gonna be stuck with Crossfire. Just like PlayStation's gonna be stuck with Crossfire VR. I just don't know if that game's gonna take off. Crossfire VR, it's like already a limited amount of players, and then like VR is gonna be limited. It's like, how are you gonna have enough people to justify that one? But we'll have to wait and see if it goes big. Or if it goes home. Oh, ba ba ba.
Team deathmatch.
That was a good match last match, eh? 2.4 KD, lots of kills, less deaths, obviously. And, you know, team deathmatch, so yeah, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Pretty cool. Alright, let's do this. Ugh. And I'm actually really tired today. But then again, it's a long streaming day too, right? We did the showcase, which is like 2 hours, 2.5, because of the preview show, and then an hour chat after, and yeah.
We've taken the lead.
You lost your head. That didn't kill him? Would I just like graze his knee? Oh, come on. The bondage streams. Yeah, exactly, right? This is autocorrect. I know, you know what? I bet it wasn't even an autocorrect. He just wrote it out, but he wanted to save himself the embarrassment. The bondage streams freaking kills me. If that guy hadn't shot at me, I probably would have walked right into that claymore. Eh? UAV recall is standing by. Yeah, this is the whole YouTube after dark side of YouTube now. You gotta Get creative and stay alive. Sky after dark. Dun, dun, dun. It all feeds into the Sky fans ecosystem. Oh god, the Claymores what got me? Had I think Starfield? I don't know what that means. I literally do not understand that. I like to think that the bonded streams are the highlight of what we do. Keeps you tightly wrapped. And always wanting more. Oh, jeez. Very, very funny. Oh, damn it. Them with their AKs. I did pretty well on this map, considering I've got like this tiny little SMG, right? Oh, what the? Where was that from? Oh, he's sitting behind that wall. That guy really likes that wall, doesn't he? I got a kill with the grenade too. Awesome. Oh my god, I forgot to look when the horses are doing their stuff. Oh my god, I need to go and check that out. Yeah, usually I go and check out the horses every year around this time, and I freaking completely forgot because I've been doing all this other stuff. Ugh. I don't want to miss the horse races. Do I play what game? Yes, hello there. Good idea to buy Bethesda out? Of course it was a good idea to buy Bethesda. They have some of the most, like, acclaimed games of all time. It's worth to buy them just for Skyrim, essentially. I'm actually surprised that doesn't shove more people to buying Xbox, is the fact that, like, you know, Bethesda. I remember when this game used to look like super speedy too, and then you got like something like Vanguard where it's like your guys are on steroids. It's like a superhero running game. Chorvis is leaving Game Pass. Yeah, we still need to do a stream of that one someday. Someday Chorvis will fly on this channel. Someday. I don't know when, but probably someday. Got me with the pistol, are you freaking kidding me? Same with Scars Above, Blacktail there. I mean, it's all on the list for eventuality, but, you know. I get busy, you know, I got other things going on. Stuff gets sidetracked. We have internet connection issues, all this stuff. Yeah. I also get tired and just want to do easy stuff sometimes. It's a brutal system. But the summer, there's not a whole lot releasing, so... Should be able to catch up on some of these weird, quirky streams we want to do. Ba, 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 ba. Our UAV is online. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Ow. I'm having such trouble shooting this guy. I think it's the low res. It'll fly when it probably will fly when it leaves Game Pass, honestly. That's literally what will likely happen. I don't know, sometimes you can tie things in, sometimes you can't. It's alright though. It's not the end of the world. I got him with the grenade, rat on. Sucks to suck. See, I'm just too good at this classic COD. I don't even really put in a lot of effort, but I literally just kill people in this. Bum, 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 bum. I love that sound. Nostalgia on steroids. Bum, 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 bum. That's the sound of leveling. That's so bad. Yeah, I know it's a new COD season. I have to email my guy. I gotta come up with some kind of witty, funny way to request COD coins. Is there any like cool characters they're adding for this season? I'm just like, I'm wondering if I need to do like a silly thing with some of the new characters or something, but I don't know. Yeah, they're not adding like a cool tie-in, are they? Where do I see myself in 5 years? I don't know. With my house, sitting there, playing games, I would imagine. I try to take it year to year, you know. 5 years. It'd be nice to be married in that time, but I doubt it. I don't know. I mean, I don't doubt it. That'd be pretty... I'd be way too behind on my timeline, actually. I don't know. Hopefully a house by then. And chillaxing, playing games. Sitting there with the rum and coke, having a good night. Quietness. Yeah. God damn it, dude. My KD is starting to get butchered, and I doth not like it. The elderly horse? Okay. It's an interesting tag. The Matradom. This is our we're only down by 1 kill, dude. Are you kidding me? That was like right in that guy's like stomach. Oh my god. Never. I want to get married. Always wanted to. YouTuber tie-ins? What do you mean? What YouTuber tie-ins? There better at least be Bug Snacks 2 though in that time. The Bug Snacks trilogy. Bah, 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 bah. Ugh. How are we losing by this? We had like such a good winning thing like this whole match, and then like at the last bit we just kind of fell apart.
We have been defeated, comrades.
Gaming is everything. Hopefully. Or maybe marriage just strengthens the connection and the bond you have. Yeah. Maybe it does. I guess this is technically the day I'm supposed to stop using Reddit now, so I guess I gotta say goodbye to Reddit. It's been such a good 12 years. Or sorry, not 12 years, 10 years, 7 months. I will forever miss the magic of what was Reddit. Those were great days. Great days. Now I'll have to become a Twitter fan. Ambush. I like this map, but it doesn't get it voted in enough. Alright, let's do this. I do actually like this map. I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's a weird map because it's like strange in design, but it actually is a pretty good level. How many members do I have? Not enough. I know I need 115 though right now to get a new emote. I try not to think of the total members, but I like to think of like how many members I need to unlock something new, right?
Take no prisoners, comrades.
Let's go, guys. We got sniped right off the bat. Just enjoy your new emotes, man. Don't you guys always love the new... Isn't it what happens? Is like there's new emotes and you guys go, look, I hate these emotes, and everyone just uses the emotes and they're like, I actually really like these emotes. Except for my emotes. My emotes are always god tier.
We've lost the lead.
God damn it.
Our UAV is online. We've taken the lead. Enemy UAV is airborne.
What? What did he kill me with? The Deagle?
Our UAV.
The Commander Desert Eagle. Whoa, look at that fancy dude.
We've lost the lead.
God damn it. Oh, I got him with the Matchodom. Awesome. That's hilarious, though. I am having such a hard time this match.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Got him. Don't shoot me, Mr. Helicopter.
UAV recon standing by.
Thanks for not shooting at me, Mr. Helicopter.
Airstrike standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, thanks for the donation there. How big do I think the planets will be? Apparently every planet is like Skyrim sized. Just acquire YouTube so I can have as many emotes as possible. It'd be so expensive to acquire YouTube though. No, they're gonna be like legitimately large planets, I guess. I don't know. You can explore them all. Like they're just it's procedural with like artists touching them up, so I would imagine there's gonna be a lot of them. And they're gonna be very large. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm sure at some point someone will do a, you know, if they do early like video access for content creation on Starfield, like if I get it early, I'll do a video just walking around a planet. We'll see how long it takes to actually like scale them. And you know, I would imagine the planets are gonna take different times to get around them, right? Like every planet is gonna be different. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I can't wait to see their vision, you know, realized. Is this the biggest thing? Ah, god damn it, these snipers. Ray tracing? There's like a global illumination, but we don't know if it's like a ray trace global illumination. We're not too sure yet. Ba 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 ba.
Our UAV is online.
Man, this guy has claymores, eh? Holy. Guess when you're sniping, you gotta set up the position, though.
We've taken the lead.
No, thanks for the donation there. Yeah, scaling video I think would be pretty cool. They just like literally walk across the planet. Like I said, that's if I get it like early to do video stuff on. Like, sure there'll be limitations on what you can show. And, I don't know. That'd be a really good set of confidence. Because as I was saying, you know, like all the Xbox games for like the longest time over like 2 years, they were literally like they were giving us, you know, like a demo of it like 3 months ahead, so I could do like video stuff on to showcase things. And it's like they didn't with Redfall, and you know, it would be cool if with Starfield they do something like that, and I can, you know, give like different teases. Like obviously video comparisons, great bread and butter money there. Just kind of a video being like, hey, here's how it looks and everything's great. And it really depends on how much gameplay they allow you to do, right? Because I'm going to prioritize a video where I'm like, this are my thoughts, and then secondary would be a comparison. But yeah, it'd be really fun to sit there and just be like, let's just walk across a planet and see how long it takes. It'd be really, really cool. You'd just be like, you know, you just be taking it in. Like, I literally, like, if this game is, like, as big as it's supposed to be and exciting as it is, I can literally see us doing hour-long streams where we're just hanging out, checking out planets. You can do that, like, endlessly, because there's over 1,000 of them. It'd be kind of cool to be the first person to, like, step on every planet. Actually, I don't even think most will step on every planet. There's just too many of them. We could do a top 10 Starfield planets video. You could be like, these are the coolest places. There we go. Helicopter not available because there's another helicopter already out. Sucks to suck to suck. And it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons, all that great stuff. Channel member gifting. The Patreon option. The Discord for chatter, alerts, and great times. The Xbox store affiliate link. The Amazon store affiliate link. As I said, we only need like 100-something members to unlock a new emote. We're practically there. Lol. The guy like leaped around the corner heroically. That was great. Friendly helicopter on the way. Kicking ass this game, man. Just trying to add another death to that other guy on the other team that's like has just like one better KD than me. That would be great. Easter eggs? Yeah, it's gonna be like endless Easter eggs. They showed you that like kid that's like supposed to be from Elder Scrolls 4 that's included in that one. It looked hilarious. The biggest fan, you just like execute him off the cliff. Just funny. Absolutely funny. The universe ain't gonna explore itself. I'm more into like the building of the bases and everything like that. It's gonna be exciting. Can't wait to base build. Okay, so what was the match summary on that one? Ah, he just like nobody could kill him one more time for me to have a better KD. Damn, that sucks, dude. Alright, let's see what we got in the depot.
Let's get this over and done with.
Lion Strike, Arctic. Let's do Arctic Wolf. We never do Arctic Wolf.
A wee bit of extra credits goes a long way. Nice. I could use
What? More stuff I don't... Diablo Reticle? That's funny. Which I apparently already have. If we not do Bog tonight would be awesome. Let's go for random. Come on, guys. Random, random. Random, random. Oh. Yeah, Starfield was pretty sweet. I can't wait to see how it all ends.
Team deathmatch.
Alright, let's go team. Pew pew. Backlash for Redfall being 30. Well, it's too late for them to prioritize doing 60 FPS because launch is so close. It's too late.
Take no prisoners, comrades.
Take no prisoners. Yeah, Bog's always been such a weird map. I guess it's a bit more sniper focused, but yeah. It is also a bit grittier too, because it's like actually showing a bit of how the war kind of like looks with like the destruction and everything, and the fire. And yeah, it's kind of creepy and dark, isn't it? You gonna shot it through the wall? Jeez. Oh, there goes that guy. Who shoot? Oh, that guy lying down was a person. I thought it was a dead body. Oh my god. Ridiculous. The M16 with the red dot, always the cheapest of weapons. So incredibly overpowered. Do love picking it up and killing them with it though.
Our UAV is online.
Can't see through the smoke. Okay, jeez. Alright, they know where I am.
Our UAV is online. UAV recon standing by. We've
Also, like, freaking just tired today.
Our UAV is online.
Hard time keeping the eyes open almost, which is funny. Guys, legging up a storm.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
You're not being aggressive enough. When I get my airstrike and whatnot. No, I've got my airstrike now. No, still can't use it. Now I can use it.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Yeah, we're camping like crazy. No chance of you completing the battle pass for COD? Yeah, I'd say definitely not. Yeah, the time for that is past, sadly.
Friendly helicopter on the way.
I don't even know if there's actually physically enough time for you to beat that unless... Well, you could pay for it. You could pay to finish the battle pass. I need more time. Don't worry, Diablo will return. The live stream is jerky at 4K 60? Yeah, I've never heard that in my entire life, so I maybe think it's your internet connection. Should you pay £25? What are you even getting out of finishing the battle pass, though? Like, can you use any of the characters or items? That's the bigger question. Although you did save on Game Pass today for a year, so maybe you could splurge.
Our UAV is online. Friendly airstrike on the way. We are
Yeah, didn't think about that, did you? Didn't think about that.
Our UAV is online.
Yeah, look at him trying to jump away from the grenade. Are they just like all hanging out over there? You get a sense of accomplishment? Oh yeah, that's true. A sense of pride and accomplishment with paying to finish the battle pass. I think I did that for like Vanguard, didn't I? Because it was like, I'd finished most of the Vanguard season passes actually, or battle passes. Oof. Jeez. I mean, we probably would have all the Modern Warfare 2 battle passes done if they would have released content more steadily. Activision only has themselves to blame for that. Only themselves. Hello there.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Janky. I've never had live stream issues with 4K 60. Not once. That's so on that guy's end. Doesn't even know what he's talking about. Let it stream every goddamn day.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
The R700. What is the obsession with this guy? The other snipers are better.
Well done. Victory is ours.
You save money on the manifesto, but like you can't have the 130. You just gotta explain it from like a mathematics standpoint, you know. Mathematics. You gotta make it make physical sense to or fiscal sense. Financial sense. No, there's no release date for or release window for Fable. So probably 25. If we're lucky it'll be late 24, but probably 2025. It's so far away. When Diablo is so close. Child of Light? What a random ass game to be playing. Should we go for Wet? We haven't done Wetwork tonight. Let's go for Wetwork. It's a weird map. Let's do it. Halo where you can come back and do it, but then you're not pressured to spend and buy the battle pass stuff before it ends. Remember, Call of Duty is about making money. Come on, Thomas, you know better than that. An early refresh. They just painted the black the Series S. This is a refresh. Come on. They added like such a paltry amount of space too. They're like, you wanted more storage, you got it. And it's like, you're only gonna get like 300 more gigabytes. It's like, like it's just because what the Series X is like 812, 850, like storage or something. Stalker 2. They said Stalker 2 wasn't gonna be there. They confirmed that ahead of the event. The developers. Yeah, Stalker 2 wasn't ready. But yeah, that is so funny. We're just like, it's such a minuscule amount of like extra storage for the Series S. Like I thought they were actually gonna do like a meaningful increase, and I was just like, I don't know. The Black Series S. I could imagine reviewing that, being like, for whatever reason they sent me the Black Series S, so here's the review. It's the exact same, so watch this other video that I did. I'll just replay the other Series S video, and I'll be like, it's black now, and you know, a little bit more storage, so that's exciting, and that's it. I think is really just, damn, man. I get it. It actually would fit with my ecosystem better if I had the Black Series S, but it's just like, it's such a negligible amount of like storage increase. You just kind of like, it's a shoulder shrug for me on that one. At least give us like a funky color or something. I miss when we used to have like weirdly designed consoles. you know, like weird console colors and stuff. Like we don't even have a red console yet. Like Diablo, they should have at least done it red. At least, if not blood splatters and stuff. God damn it.
We've taken the lead. We've lost the lead.
God damn it.
Enemy UAV is airborne. UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Is that like an oil rig there? Is that new? I don't remember there being an oil rig there.
We've taken the lead.
Was that an oil rig always there? I don't remember that being a thing. You guys remember the oil rig? I don't remember that oil rig. Damn, dude.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Yeah, let me know how you get on with Spec Ops. I'm very eager to hear your thoughts on that one. But just like I said, it's gonna be a little generic shooter at the beginning, and then after a while you're gonna be like, hold down.
Helicopter approaching.
It's gonna be wild for you. I mean, it's pretty cheap too, wasn't it? It wasn't on a pretty good sale. What's going on? I gotta check the sales. I'm kind of deciding if I want to like, you know, pony up and like gift Kevin like Dead Rising 3, but I'm kind of like, I just gave him the Dead Island Collection. I gave him the Diablo Ultimate Edition. And I'm just like, I don't want to butter him up too much. Time for more bunny picks? I mean, it's never a bad time for bunny picks. Except for the bunnies that hurt my, like, killed my internet. It was the bunnies. The goddamn bunnies. Literally caused internet problems for me. Freaking bunnies, dude. Actually, you know what's hilarious? I ran into the guy that fixed my internet at the grocery store today. It was hilarious. Yeah, serious. I'm not even kidding. It was literally that guy. I was like, dude. So, now there goes my KD. Gotta be craft dinner, yo. But, like, yeah, I literally ran into that dude. I was like, this is ridiculous. What are the odds? So, yeah. Yeah, rabbits are cool, except for the freaking bunnies that bit the internet cords.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
God fucking... Jeez, man. Maybe Wetworks was a bad idea. I was like, oh, it'll be a neat, different map, but it's obviously not working well for me here. Oh. Would he stab me with a hatchet?
UAV is airborne.
What is this, that book? The hatchet? Friggin' hell, dude, that did not go my way.
But not the war.
She bit through your Ethernet cable, she gave you an evil look. That's bunnies for you, man. Yeah, they give us internet problems or whatever. It's just hilarious. Bit the cord. Caused internet disruptions. They literally took me down. Back? I don't think... Have we done Backlot tonight? That's kind of an iconic map not to have, like, pop up, usually in rotation, right? They usually play it all the time. I actually love that about like adorable little creatures where they give you like the side eye and stuff, and they act all like kind of like monstrous towards you. It's very funny. It's like you're a tiny little animal. It's like what's your problem here? He's like, you have power over me. Jesus, the little creatures, they don't know how good they have it, you know. They're too cuddly for nature. That's what I always think about the guinea pigs. I'm like, you should be happy you're getting all this food and stuff instead of whining. Like in nature, you just get like swept up and eaten or something. Poor little things. They're too cuddly and adorable. Then again, you know, selective breeding and all that have created weird color patterns and stuff they wouldn't really have in nature, so. Yeah. And it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Perks, emotes, icons, all that great stuff. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, great times. The Xbox store affiliate link, and the Amazon store affiliate link too. Yeah. I'm still kicking. Although I am feeling it.
Let's do this, Marine.
Trying to think what I have to do tomorrow specifically. I'm gonna sleep in a bit. Hey, look, there's a plane going by. What does the plane say? Anyone know what the plane says?
We taking the lead.
I don't think it says we've taken the lead, but it'd be cool.
We've lost the lead.
Oh god.
UAV recon standing by.
You shoot me through the dumpster? Oh, there's like 2 or 3 snipers looking at me down there. Damn, dude.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
An AK? You don't see that too often. You also don't see it too often where it doesn't have like a weird scope on it or something. That was some piss poor shooting on my part. Jeez. Ah, damn it. Try. That's the second time in a row I got denied the freaking airstrike.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
In a row, dude.
Friendly chopper on the way.
Ugh. The good rewards. Isn't that how Filet got all his, did all his channel membership gifting, was the Xbox rewards or whatever?
UAV is online.
Or so he claimed, and it was kind of funny. Jeez.
UAV is online. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Ow. How was I still not killing that dude?
About to win this one. Keep up the fire.
We're about to win this one because these guys have this weird obsession with just hiding in the back of the map sniping. It's not working for him, so I don't know why they keep trying.
Enemy UAV is airborne. Enemy UAV is airborne.
Damn it, dude. You shoot me through the freaking fence hole? That's actually kind of impressive that that worked. That's actually, yeah. Except my KD is getting hurt from these snipers now,
Enemy UAV is
and I doth not like it. I doth not like it. What level am I at Diablo 4? 50. Yeah, level 50. Didn't you watch the last stream? Come on. I'm not just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm level 50. Actually, did I hit 51? It might have just been 50. I think it was just 50. Yeah, I think it was just 50. Guys are so odd sometimes. It's the chat that keeps the weird liveliness going, though. Our UAV is online.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Our UAV is online.
Damn it. That was a good triple kill with that AK there, though. Victory. The Xbox support on Twitter used to be so much better, man. They were like really god tier, and then they got rid of all the people that worked there, and I was like, come on. Seriously, it used to be so good. I remember like literally having issues with Xbox and going on Twitter and being like, an Xbox support, and they would actually troubleshoot your problem and stuff. It was so good. It was incredible, actually. Pipeline? I don't really want to do either of these maps. I don't want either of them. I don't want it. Okay, I just keep habitually checking Reddit, so this is gonna be a hard thing to do. Yeah. I don't want to spend more time on Instagram. Another stream? How could he be streaming with watching other streams? He does occasionally hop in here. Maybe the action's just not good enough for him anymore. Did you ever think of that? It's because you guys aren't hyping up the chat enough. You gotta butter him up when he joins in. Sorry, the subreddits are closing now. Like, yeah, it's already begun, all the closures. Yeah, it's already going. The subreddits are shuttered. The dark time has begun. I guess I can just have to try my best not to use it.
Take no prisoners, comrades.
Showdown, I showed him down, right? Oh jeez, there's another guy. Didn't expect a second dude. Reddit is a huge thing, man. It's like one of the biggest. It's called the front page of the internet. It's a huge website. As I said, there's like now it's 4,000 subreddits worth like 1.7, 1.8 billion users are like shuttered in protest. 'Tis a wild time to be alive. This ain't my first Reddit protest, but I've never seen one quite intense, like this intense, so it's interesting.
Our UAV is online.
Oh, god damn it, I got killed with the notch. He threw a grenade at the wall and it bounced back and killed me. God damn it, dude. Why? Why doth this happen to me?
We have lost the lead. We've taken the lead.
Remember those like old videos from back in the day where someone would like you know, they sneak up on someone in like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, or Halo, and they like send them an Xbox Live message being like, "Look behind you," and then the person will look behind them and then they'd stab them or something.
UAV recon standing by.
Just thought that was kind of funny.
Our UAV is online.
Very, very humorous. But that's like a video of like an entirely different era, right?
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I think the novelty of that's gone. Or people, you know, don't get notifications or see messages and stuff, so there's no point. What the hell am I? Oh, I'm stuck on a guy just lying down there. Weirdo. Very, very weird spot to camp, but okay. Actually, what's really weird is why so many people are camping on this map, because, you know, it doesn't normally happen.
We've taken the lead.
That is a weird-ass reticle, dude. That is non-canonical for a reticle.
Recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Airstrike standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Friendly airstrike on the way. This Lynx is actually like a pretty good little gun. I didn't get any of them? Their whole team like spawned over there. I didn't get any? Wow, that's a real sucks to suck moment is what that is.
Our UAV is online. Enemy UAV is airborne. Helicopter support standing by.
Alright, helicopter is all the way.
On the way.
Gem games I recommend? Oh, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I have no idea. Showdown. Yeah, this is the map they're adding to the new COD soon. It's not a very good level, honestly. You're still tempted for the controller? Oh, it's a neat controller. What can I say? I freaking hell. I don't know off the top of my head. Did you look at my my top 10 overlooked playlists? Like, if you look at the one for 360 games and original Xbox games, there's, I think, some pretty cool options on there. If you don't have, is it Jade Empire? That's what it's called, right? Sorry, I'm exhausted. Jade Empire? That one's on sale. That's a really cool little older game. Yeah. There's always the BioShock collection. If you haven't played those in a bit or haven't played them at all, the BioShock collection for like $10 is pretty stellar. Great ass games. Which reminds me, we need to have an extended 11-hour stream of doing all of BioShock Infinite in one go. That was a damn good game. Bring the girl, wipe the debt. Wipe. Swipe a swipe. Yeah, but it's the original Xbox overlooked and original, or 360 overlooked. There might be some titles you haven't played in that selection, I would imagine.
Standing by. Our UAV is online.
There's also, I'm working on like a top 10 like obscure Xbox games list, where it's like these are good games that people don't talk about. So that's something I've got in the kind of the wings. Although I was really disappointed with the performance of the last couple top 10 videos, so I've been kind of like, actually in general, videos have been like, sort of like iffy recently. I don't really get it. But I'm assuming it's summer. It's probably summer.
We are about to achieve victory, comrades.
Yeah. Everything's crappier in summertime for stuff, because people go out and do things. Live their lives. I was also hoping when I hit the 100K I could do like a AMA on like maybe the Series X subreddit might have been fun, but you know, with that closed down, it's like ugh. That being said, I don't think anybody would find it that interesting. Oh, god damn it.
Our UAV is online.
Finding Crossfire on the store page. Is it on the PlayStation, like, VR store page, Crossfire now? That's kind of funny. Like, there's a small part of me where I'm like, ah, it'd be cool to cover, like, VR stuff on PlayStation, but I'm also like, it's just, like, I would never, ever, ever make money back on that.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Imagine the VR streams where I'm just kind of, like, sitting here on the chair with the helmet on. It's be ridiculous. It would look so silly. So silly. Hey, at least now Kevin and I can sit there and finish all the Gears games on stream because, you know, we're not getting that collection. Sadly. Again, I'm gonna have to look at the people that were leaking certain games for that showcase and cross some of them off my trust list, because, like, there's a few that didn't happen that people were, like, pretty, you know, expecting. Got him. Conflict Desert Storm. I have those games. They're not backwards compatible, though. Like the original Xbox ones. Yeah, I picked a bunch of those up. They don't work on the 360, though, so I can't film them. Yeah. The after action report. I actually really wonder if those Sock'em games hold up. Like, people keep saying they hold up. I remember having one, like, I think the PS2 or something, but I don't know. Ooh, jeez. Ugh. Damn, I still do good at this game. Ooh, the copyright claims have started popping up for the Xbox Game Showcase conference. So we got one from WMG, one from UMG. Well, I thought I'd have more. Hell Let Loose showcases new cinematic trailer for next major update. Newly named Cover 6 Studios. Devotion to Duty introduces a brand new objective mode featuring a smaller map and 25v25 matches as you fight for control of the Brecourt Manor. Ooh. How exciting. Bog again? God damn it, dude. Well, the thing is, a Gears collection would be more for getting those games all visually upgraded and actually running on PC. It wouldn't just be about, like, making it look prettier on the console. It would be about getting it on all, you know, making it available on, like, the entire Xbox ecosystem, which obviously you can't for 2 and 3 right now, and Judgment, so that was the point of a Gears collection. And to revive the multiplayer for older Gears titles, so that was the concept behind that. Frickin' Bog, dude. Oh, jeez. Should've been able to get that guy. Especially since I'm, like, really tired and, like, struggling to keep awake. It's amazing I'm doing so well at this. Damn it. What happens if I get... Copyright claims are not a big deal. You just don't make money. It's the copyright strikes that are the big issue, or if they do blocking and stuff. Yeah, copyright claims don't matter at all. If I was really worried about the showcase, I would have, like, just deleted it, though. But, like, I kind of was wondering... Because I didn't really hear anything too bad when I was playing it, where I'm like, oh, this would be a big issue. So, yeah. Just kind of waited and see what was going to pop up on there. Yeah, the copyright claims are not a big deal. You just don't make money for it. The only part where it's a disappointment is if you get a stream where it's like the stream is doing really well. And then, you know, you miss out on anything that you earned and stuff, so... Which sucks. But, yeah, and it's not good when it's... Because sometimes you can scrub it. So if I do, like, a walkthrough video, I want that to be something people watch long-term. But, like, if it's over 7 hours long, your stream, they can't get rid of the copyright claims at all. So you're just stuck with it unless the company decides to be nice, but they never do, right? So, yeah. It's not really a big deal.
Enemy helicopter inbound.
But yeah, the claims aren't too bad, especially when you're expecting them on something like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because like I said, I always assume that there's going to be copyright claims for doing Xbox Game Show. It's more about like, will there be strikes? Will there be something really bad? And you know, ideally they give us a copyright-free version to stream, but you know, you get what you get. Oh, bonjour, Matt. Second time seeing you today. Wild. Yeah. Oh, come on. Starting to think my team's not very good at this. I'm the only one going out there actually shooting. So I don't get the obsession with this map. It's just like really large and you just get like sniped all the time. You know what I mean? Super chats? You don't get ad rev. Super chats and stuff are fine. That gets kept to me. It's just ads or anything. And it's like I already make so little on the stream, so you know, it is nice to get something off of them. Especially when it's like a stream where you're like, wow, this, you know, because it's like you get the money on the afterwatch with like the ads. So if it's like you get a stream that's like becomes really popular and it's like good for audience afterwards retention, that's like obviously you want monetization on that. I also like to set my own ads, so I don't like, you know, YouTube doing auto ads and, you know, people being like, oh, why is there so many ads on this? And I go, oh my god, I don't know. Because that was the thing, that was that secret agent live stream I did, which was sponsored. You know, I like to have the sponsored content, not have any ads in, you know, in the middle of it and stuff. But like I couldn't control it because that one had like 5 copyright claims for all the music. But I was like, it was sponsored, so I was like, I don't care. Yeah. That's kind of how it works. Ah. Matt is back. Whoa. Guy's always picking on sarcasm. Oh, thanks for becoming a channel member again there, Matt. It's nice to have you. See, guys, now we only need 114 channel members to unlock a new emote. Woo! We're right there. That's funny. Oh, God. I got me good. That was a good grenade. Fucking jeez, dude. It's just sniping my ass. Again, that's why I don't like playing on this map. It's just like long line of sights and a campfest. Wait, did Zarcat? No, Zarcats are still not diamond. It's friendly homie there. I'm kind of hoping he gets this channel membership again because he's so close to being a sapphire level, and he's this lapse. So I'm just like, I wanted to see the sapphire in the chat because we haven't seen that yet. Because if you guys don't know, the sapphire is 2 years as a member. So I was just like very curious to see what it actually looks like when it's used. It's like when we start getting diamond members, I was like, oh, that looks so good. I think the diamond level actually looks really awesome. We haven't seen any of the other levels, so... I mean, I made them, so I know what they look like, but I don't know what they look like in chat and stuff. It could look horrendous, and I just, like, have no idea. And I'm hoping YouTube adds some more so I can create some new ones, because I think the time has begun where it's like people are actually reaching the maximum levels for those like years they set up.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Damn it.
Our UAV is online.
Yeah.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
That was a good grenade.
UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Airstrike standing by.
I was hoping to reload, get up, and shoot that guy right there, but it didn't work out.
Airstrike on the way.
I think we're gonna lose. Damn, dude, I got like grenaded, shot through the wall. Jeez. Oh, don't forget to like the stream and all that. I didn't realize we went over the time like that. Yeah. Because they only go up to what? 4 years, Amethyst. Yeah, and I think I've got like 2 people that are basically at 4 years or something. So it's like they've reached the max. So obviously YouTube's gonna have to pop it up more. Like, are they gonna change it so it's like you get one at 2, 3, and then 5 years? Or are they gonna add it like 4, 5, 6, 7 years? Or I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm sure they haven't even thought that far ahead, but they're like, they're like, why not? Kevin's Galliner determination to Diablo and Dungeon Crawl blows my mind. Oh god. Oh, there's another copyright claim. A manual review copyright claim. Oh wow. Copyright content beyond affinity claimed by Orpheum Hexacorp. Who is Orpheum Hexacorp? Actually, so curious about that. Let's refresh. Let's take a look at these claims on this one. Interesting. Very interesting.
Team deathmatch.
Team deathmatch. Alright, let's focus up. Let's get a good countdown match going on here. Oh jeez.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Take no prisoners, comrades. Look at that ugly recycled texturing in the background there. So funny. I mean, I guess this is still a pretty good looking, like, remastering. It'd probably be too hard for me to even go back to the original version of this game, because it probably look too cartoonish now compared to this. Look at that guy, he's ran right into death. That's hilarious. Why is this lobby filling too? I know there's more people playing this game. There's probably fuller lobbies out there, and I've just been subjecting myself to this, like, smaller lobby.
UAV recon standing by.
You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, god damn it. Should have got that guy for that way, man. Unbelievable. Interesting. I also still I wanna do like a random DayZ stream sometime. I don't know how popular that would be, but one's also kind of like weird to stream. Honestly, very, very strange.
UAV recon standing
UAV recon. Oh, sorry. Our UAV recon is online. Okay, there we go. Got it. UAV, you go.
Our UAV is online. UAV recon standing by.
You know, when you're in the corner, you got a sniper and a guy's coming with the SMG. In this one, at least, not like other CODs, you do actually die. If it was Black Ops 2, I'd get quick scopist, but you know.
Airstrike standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. How do you spawn behind me? What? What? That's not fair. What? God damn. He's spawned like right behind me. Oh my god. I have 15 of our 18 kills this match, eh? I'm like literally the only one contributing on my team. Well, the guy's he's 3-0, I guess, but yeah.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Freaking snipers, dude. They're just gonna be sniping me out. They got that UAV going on. Yeah, Vigor is quite a bit of fun, but I don't want to overdo that one either. And I finished off the big achievements I'm gonna get on that one, so I don't necessarily think I'm gonna get any more, but yeah. Kind of funny. It's like now I just gotta get like schematics in that one, and it's like the odds of getting schematics are like so low. He just sniped me through the plane. Oh, on his screen it didn't look like that. On my screen it looked like he sniped me, well, not through the plane, but through the helicopter. He's kind of like, it's almost just boring when there's like this little amount of players though. But I know there's more playing this game. There's other lobbies out there. But I don't want to go find them. Who's got the time? Should we just like sit around too? Oh look, people are connecting, that's good. It's gonna get busy again. On my team? No, I need people on their team to kill. Are you freaking kidding me? What? 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 Oh my god. I can't even believe that. That's okay. Alright. Utterly ridiculous. UAV
recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Is this guy still hiding back here? Why? How many times am I gonna have to kill that guy doing that exact same thing over and over again? Did he just charge me with a sniper rifle? What was he gonna do? Stab me?
Helicopter support standing by.
Our helicopter's online. See, when there's more of them to kill, I can just really go haywire on them. Shoot them all. Elden Ring. Oh yeah, the big Elden Ring update. Is that next year? I think that's next year, right? Been so long. It has actually, like, for an expansion to come out. It's crazy that sometimes these expansions can take so long and probably still get players in them. I guess Elden Ring actually hasn't had a big update in a while, has it? It was consistently getting updates. Same with Cyberpunk. That one hasn't really gotten updates in a while too.
UAV is online.
I rely on the Cyberpunk updates for good money and views. Same with Elden Ring. They're the gifts that just keep on giving.
UAV recon standing by.
Why do they want to be fishing in barrels like that?
Friendly airstrike on the way. Helicopter support standing
Idiots. Jeez. I can't even see it. I'm killing these guys. Jeez. But I got another helicopter. Well, to get my helicopter out there. Hold on. I feel like I don't know. I doubt there's anyone still playing that game now. Like I mean, there's definitely people playing it, but not enough where I can go in there and have like people carry me through the game. Sadly, because the time period for that's almost passed. I don't really want to go back to Wulong.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
It's like a Wulong to death.
We're about to win this one. Keep up the fire. UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online. Airstrike standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way. Helicopter support standing by.
I got another helicopter and I don't have room for my helicopter. I'm not going to be able to shoot out my next helicopter because we're going to win before that happens. That sucks. Oh, there's two guys dying there. Ah, it's too late for me to get my helicopter.
Mission accomplished.
Anyways, that was a good set of COD matches. I'm tired, guys. I hope everybody had fun today. If you missed it, we did the post show, we did the during show today for the Xbox event. Like, God, I got 46 of our 75 kills. I was literally doing all the work. There was the Diablo Series S review if you missed it for Diablo 4, and there was other stuff this weekend too. So you know, watch things.